What's happening? What's happening? What's good? What's cracking? How's everybody doing? Um, Joe Curry in the building, man. We're gonna finish this tonight, man. We're gonna come up with the president tonight, man. We're gonna come up with.
The suspect in the New Orleans vehicle attack has been identified by the FBI as a 42-year-old Army veteran from Texas. Investigators say they believe Shamsuddin Jabbar wasn't acting alone, and they're looking into whether he had accomplices. It's believed Jabbar drove a pickup truck at high speed into large crowds, killing 15 people and leaving dozens of others injured. He opened fire before being shot dead by police. The FBI says a flag for the Islamic State group was found in the vehicle. And police say they found a number of improvised explosive devices in the French Quarter neighborhood where this attack took place. Our correspondent, Tom Bateman, is in New Orleans tonight on Bourbon Street. Tom.
Well, the scene itself, Jane, remains locked down, the very historic centre of this city, and the point at which, if you look behind this large police van on this strip here, was where that white pickup truck sped up, gained speed, took a right turn down Bourbon Street, perhaps the best known thoroughfare in New Orleans and then plowed into crowds on the scene there. Now, in the last few minutes, we have seen more police arrive here as they continue to scour the scene for clues in this city so used to celebration that saw a night of violence erupt.
New Orleans at New Year's Eve. This part of the city is its best known, a tourism and nightlife hotspot. Just after 3 a.m., chaos unfolds. The first signs of panic as police race to the scene. What they find, much of which is too graphic to show, is the immediate aftermath of a ramming attack. Officers say a man in a pickup truck plowed into a crowd, trying to run over as many people as he could. He then unleashed a shootout with police who fired back and killed him.
It did involve a man driving a pickup truck down Bourbon Street at a very fast pace, and it was very intentional behavior. This man was trying to run over as many people as.
All I was saying was, she looked like one of the damn Golden Girls, man. The police chief of New Orleans is one of the Golden Girls, man. Thank you for being a friend. Travel around the world and back again. Your heart is pure, you're a friend and a confidant. And God dog. Thank you for being a friend. Ain't that crazy?
He possibly could. He was hell-bent on creating the carnage and the damage that he did.
A British tourist, Steve Hyde, was in the city to celebrate his birthday.
I was in a bar 15, 20 meters from Bourbon, and we were all having a great time. I'd been in there for maybe 2.5 hours at that point. And then we heard shots and saw people running past the window, and didn't really know, what was going on. Obviously, we heard the shots. We knew it wasn't going to be good.
Dozens were wounded, including 2 police officers hit by gunfire. Police evacuated a wide area and say they found a potential explosive device in the truck and other possible devices outside it before they carried out controlled explosions. The FBI says the attack is being investigated as an act of terrorism. At the latest press conference, officials have given more information about the suspect.
The subject has been identified as 42-year-old Samsud.
God damn. NDIRE is the goddamn FBI special agent in charge, man. I'm not your average girl from a video. My worth is not determined by the price of my clothes. No matter how seen, I will always be NDIRE. Yo, what's up with all these women in charge, man? God damn, man. Got fucking Tracy Chapman here, man.
Dim Jabbar, a U.S.-born citizen from Texas. He was driving a Ford pickup truck, which appears to be rented, and we are working to confirm how the subject became in possession of this vehicle. An ISIS flag was located on the trailer hitch of the vehicle, and the FBI is working to determine the subject's potential associations and affiliations with terrorist organizations.
Investigators are scouring the scene for clues as further details emerge about Shamsuddin Jabbar, including his US military.
That dude ain't black, man. I'm sorry, man. This is not a black man. I mean, I know he looked like he black. They got people over there in the Middle East that are this color, but they're Arabs. This is an Arab. This is an Arab, man. This guy's an Arab. He's an Arab. That's not no black man, man. I'm sorry, man. That's a whole Arab, man. Nah, he not no black man. I would tell you. If he was, I would tell you. He not a black man. He an Arab, man. And yeah, he might be from Beaumont, Texas, man. He an Arab from Beaumont, Texas. Yeah, this dude is not black, man. This is a whole Arab, man. They trying to downplay it like he ain't no Arab. That's a fucking Arab. That is not a Negro, man. That is not a Negro. That's an Arab. I'm sorry. I wish it was a black dude. It's just not, man. You know me, I'm a goddamn bootlicker, man. I'm a bootlicker. I wish it was a son, man. It just ain't, man. All right, man. We're gonna go ahead and do the sisters, man, the queens, man. Who's your favorite female panelist, man? Everybody, I want everybody to vote, man. I want everybody to vote, man. Everybody vote for your favorite female. We get down to the nitty gritty, man. We should have a president and a vice president by the end of the night, man. Everybody vote, man. Everybody hop on the poll, man. Everybody hop on the poll, man.
Background. This afternoon, President Biden gave his reaction.
I've spoken to every member of the agency, from the CIA to our national security team, to our FBI, NSC, and we're gathering all the. And I spent a lot of time with the government, with the mayor.
What was your reaction when you heard what happened?
Well, the reaction was one of anger and frustration. Thank you.
He says the White House is offering its full support to the city, which is now ushering in the new year, grieving its dead and praying for the wounded.
And Tom, just talk to us a little bit more about the feeling there in the city, the mood.
Well, there is an inevitable sense of shock, of course. I was just chatting to one man on the sidewalk here who said that he was in the French Quarter, exactly the point at which all of this happened, just an hour before it took place, speaking of his sense of relief, but also wanting to return to this point, as many others have actually, to try and pay their respects, but also get a sense of the developments as they're unfolding. It's also worth noting, though, that, you know, this is an extremely bustling and very popular place full of bars, nightlife. And we have seen, and we heard from the police actually saying they wanted life to carry on. There's a big college football game that's was due to take place today. It's been delayed for 24 hours, but it will still go ahead. And I think what we're sensing is a sense of resilience that this city wants to try and show that it's carrying on.
And that comment, Tom, from the FBI that the suspect wasn't necessarily acting alone. What more do we know about their investigation?
That's right. I mean, the FBI said that they believe that there are accomplices in this. Now, they didn't give any more details other than to say that they are searching for, in their words, some bad people, at the same time as trying to secure this city. They will, of course, be looking extremely closely at the background of Shamsuddin Jabbar as they continue that investigation. We now know, and the army has confirmed, that he spent a decade in the US military. He had deployed to Afghanistan for around a year from 2009. Also emerged as a YouTube video that he himself made in recent years saying that he was an estate agent, an IT specialist. That's what he did in the army. And also, I think, giving the investigators further lines of clues as they continue to scour this scene, try and secure the city and look into the background of their main perpetrator, the main suspect in this attack.
Tonight, breaking news, the horrific start to the new year. At least 15 people killed and dozens hurt when a truck plows into a crowd celebrating in New Orleans. An ISIS flag found at the scene. And the news just coming in, why authorities think the suspect didn't act alone. Surveillance video showing a white pickup truck before it veered right into a crowd of pedestrians racing down Bourbon Street for at least 3 blocks.
Wow.
The driver firing it off.
Wow.
Racing down Bourbon Street.
Damn, these people right here. Damn.
For at least 3 blocks, the driver firing at officers and people in the street with an assault-style rifle before he was stopped by police. Heavily armed officers racing through the city's French Quarter. A terrifying scene of carnage. Victims lying in the street. Authorities finding viable explosives in the truck and elsewhere in the popular tourist area. The FBI identifying the man they say is responsible, an American citizen who lived in Texas, who had an ISIS flag inside the truck he was driving. They say he clearly wanted to hurt as many people as he could.
He was hell-bent on creating the carnage and the damage.
And if you're throwing a party and invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be for me, and the card attached would say, "Thank you for being a friend."
Damage that he did.
They're now investigating whether he had any ties to the terrorist group ISIS, why the FBI is saying he did not act alone. What we're learning about the truck, a rental driven Tuesday from the Houston area, and questions about the barriers that might have stopped him from plowing down Bourbon Street. The concerns for the wider threat ahead of major college games and the Super Bowl. The Sugar Bowl now postponed until tomorrow. Some other public events canceled. We have team reporting from New Orleans and across the country. Details coming in of the investigation into a deadly explosion and fire at the Trump International Hotel in Las Vegas. A Tesla Cybertruck erupting in a fireball. Tonight, authorities treating it as a possible act of terrorism. What we've just learned. The deadly New Year's Eve tragedy in Honolulu. At least 3 people killed, dozens hurt. Millions brace for a major Arctic blast.
Yeah, it's going down. It's going down in America right now. Jesus. Hama the bow shot, man. It's going down. It's going down, baby.
Blast sweeping in from Canada, bringing gusts up to 55 miles per hour from Washington, D.C. to Boston. Our weather team standing by to time it all out.
From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight with David Muir.
Good evening, and thank you for starting the new year with us. I'm Mary Bruce, in for David. We begin tonight with the horrific and deadly attack in New Orleans. At least 15 killed and dozens more injured when a driver rammed a rented pickup truck into a crowd on Bourbon Street around 3 a.m., just hours into the new year. The FBI now investigating it as an act of terrorism. Law enforcement now reviewing this surveillance video showing the white pickup truck driving down Canal Street before turning right into Bourbon Street. The suspect mowing down dozens of people over a 3-block stretch, turning the typically festive and iconic Bourbon Street into a deadly scene of carnage and chaos. Dramatic video capturing the moment police exchanged gunfire with the suspect, authorities saying he died in that exchange. 2 police officers were also injured but are in stable condition. Authorities releasing this image of the 42-year-old Shamsuddin Jabbar, an Army veteran and U.S.-born citizen. Police now asking anyone with information to come forward. Tonight, why the FBI says the suspect did not act alone, the chilling accounts from eyewitnesses, and what we are learning about the victims. And President Biden speaking just moments ago. ABC's Trevor Ault leads us off in New Orleans with the new details coming in tonight.
Tonight, state, federal, and local authorities searching for possible accomplices after a 42-year-old man from Texas flying an ISIS flag barreled a rented Ford F-150 pickup down Bourbon Street, killing at least 15 people and injuring dozens more.
He was hell-bent on creating the carnage and the damage that he did.
Law enforcement tracking this disturbing surveillance video showing the pickup coming down Canal Street around 3:15 this morning before veering right.
He made a right in front of a police car. There's nothing, because they're talking about the little balusters that they have to block the street off. Should have been there, or they weren't fixed or whatever. There's a cop car right there. There's a cop car right there blocking the street. He went right around it. There's really nothing you can do, man. There's really nothing you can do, man, in this situation. What are you going to do? What are you going to do to stop this guy from doing this? We live in a high-trust society, man, thanks to gliders, man. This guy, he comes from a part of the world that's very low trust.
Into pedestrians.
We have dozens of people that got hit by this car.
You just heard this squeal and like the rev of an engine, and then this huge loud impact, and then the people screaming.
This video shot from a Bourbon Street balcony showing bodies laying in the middle of the street. Jimmy Cothran was his group's designated driver.
We ran upstairs, and when we got on the balcony, what we saw was insanity. I mean, something out of a movie. The graphic nature of it, and it was unbelievable. We instantly counted, I'd say, 10 bodies.
Authorities identifying the suspect as 42-year-old Shamsuddin Jabbar, a U.S. citizen and Army veteran from Texas. They say he was
a goddamn Arab, man. That's an Arab, man. Everybody vote, man. Vote. Make sure your vote is heard. Salute to S Freak, man. He says, Happy New Year, Ak. It's been a while. Shout out to you, S Freak. Make sure y'all take the poll, man. Take the poll. If you want your voice heard, man. I'm gonna leave this one up for a little while longer, man. Excuse me.
He was speeding down Bourbon, wearing body armor and firing an AR-style rifle out of the truck, racing about 3 blocks before crashing, then stepping out and opening fire again, wounding 2 police officers. Authorities returning fire, the suspect dead at the scene. This image showing his body laying next to that truck. And inside that Ford F-150, authorities say they found multiple homemade pipe bombs packed with nails. Sources tell ABC News on that flagpole, wrapped in that gray jacket, is a black flag bearing the ISIS insignia. Police spending much of the day scouring downtown New Orleans, detonating multiple possible IEDs in multiple locations. ATF agents swarming this home 2 miles away, believed to be an Airbnb linked to the suspect.
We do not believe that Jabbar was solely responsible. We are aggressively running down every lead, including those of his known associates. That's why we need the public's help. We are
Look at this sea of men. It's a sea of men. The FBI agent in charge is a woman, a sister. The mayor is a sister. This other top cop is a sister. And a bunch of men just standing there like, okay, tell us what to do. Even the sign language lady is a woman. In what world is this woman in charge of the case?
asking if anybody has any interactions with Samsud Dim Jabbar in the last 72 hours, that you contact us.
The attack coming as every law enforcement officer in the city was on duty, with thousands of New Year's revelers and football fans in town for the Sugar Bowl, all packing the French Quarter. In this EarthCam video, nearly a dozen officers seen on Bourbon Street, not far from the attack, racing toward the danger. The FBI now leading the investigation, authorities looking at how the suspect was able to get down Bourbon Street, which is usually blocked off by security barriers. After multiple malfunctions, they were in the process of being replaced. There were vehicles blocking Bourbon Street, but as that video shows, the suspect went on the sidewalk.
We had barriers there, we had officers there, and they still got around. So we did indeed have a plan, but the terrorist defeated it.
And tonight, the stories of the innocent victims are coming into focus. 18-year-old Nikaira Dido from Gulfport, Mississippi. She was set to start nursing school this month. 37-year-old Reggie Hunter came to New Orleans from Baton Rouge with a cousin on a whim.
And just living your life, trying to have fun.
Came there on a whim. Like, yo, let's go to New Orleans for the weekend, man. I don't know, man. Come on, man. Let's go down there, man. Have some fun, man. See some bitches, man. All right, man. I ride down there with you.
I just want to say hello. Good evening. I'm Shamsuddin Jabbar, property manager with Blue Meadow Properties and team lead at the Midas Group.
You ain't black. Why you cosplaying a black accent, man? You a damn Arab, man. This is cultural appropriation, man.
Good evening. I'm Shamsuddin Jabbar, property manager with Blue Meadow Properties and team.
Good evening, man. I'm Shamsuddin Jabbar, man. Stop trying to sound like a black person, man. You ain't black. You a damn Arab.
Good evening. I'm Shamsuddin Jabbar, property manager with Blue Meadow Properties and team lead at the Midas Group at Core Realty. I just want to say hello and let you know a little bit about me. So I'm born and raised in Beaumont, Texas, and now live in Houston. And I've been here all my life, with the exception of traveling for the military, where I spent 10 years as a human resources specialist and IT specialist, where I learned the meaning of great service and what it means to be responsive and take everything seriously, dotting I's and crossing T's to make sure that things go off without a hitch. So I've taken those skills and applied them to my career as a real estate agent.
To your terrorist attack. You taking those skills and applied them to being a terrorist. This dude ain't black, man. I'm sorry. says, when your parents say don't go anywhere, please listen to them. This was an act of terrorism, and now my baby is gone, y'all. My baby is gone. She is no longer with us. I lost my baby. Just pray for me and my family, please. God, I need you now. Miss Dolores Dedeaux. Terrible, man.
Good morning. First of all, we do know that the city of New Orleans was impacted by a terrorist attack. It's all still under investigation. You'll hear more after me. However, I have been in direct contact with the White House, with Governor Landry, and of course, a unified command who is present here.
This is not a terrorist event. What it is right now is their improvised explosive devices that was found. And we are working on confirming if it's a viable device or not.
I hate picking on this sister, man, but it was a terrorist attack, sister. Sister, it was a terrorist attack. It was a terrorist attack, sister. Oh, God. Let me switch back over to here before I see something that I don't want to see. Some shit hop up on the screen that I don't want to see.
Reggie Hunter came to New Orleans from Baton Rouge with a cousin on a whim.
And just living your life, trying to have fun. And for this to happen to you is senseless.
27-year-old Nicole Perez, her employer, says she was a great mom.
She was being a mother and a father, and she was doing a really good job.
We are thinking of the victims' families tonight. Trevor with us now from New Orleans. And Trevor, the FBI tonight believes the suspect did not act alone.
That's right, Mary. And one indication to authorities that this suspect did have help with those multiple potential IEDs found in other parts of the city. And the FBI is now urging anyone who had contact with this suspect in the past 72 hours to contact the authorities immediately. Mary.
Okay, Trevor, thank you. We're joined now by our senior investigative correspondent, Aaron Katersky. And Aaron, what are your sources zeroing in on tonight?
It's a fast-moving investigation, Mary, and it's already taken investigators beyond New Orleans to Houston, where there's a home being searched right now. Authorities are telling the public to stay away from it. And the real focus, of course, is on the suspect. Jabbar is not the first member of the U.S. military to become radicalized. Tonight, we're told that the authorities believe his radicalization occurred online and within the last several years. They're also studying videos he apparently made while driving from Texas to Louisiana. They're dark, so you can't see him, but on those videos, sources tell us he talks about divorce. He talks about wanting to kill his family before ultimately deciding to carry out his attack in New Orleans in the name of ISIS. Mary?
Okay, Aaron, thank you. Authorities are describing the suspect as hell-bent on carnage. Tonight, the questions about the motivation behind the attack. Police looking into the military veteran's background and possible ties to terrorist organizations. Here's ABC's Chief Justice correspondent, Pierre Thomas.
This man in this YouTube video talking about real estate.
I'm born and raised in Beaumont, Texas, and now live in Houston.
Is believed to be the suspect seen here lying on the ground after a violent encounter with police. Described as a cold-blooded terrorist who methodically prepared for his attack. The FBI now launching a massive investigation into the background of Shamsud Din Jabbar, a 42-year-old military veteran. He served in Afghanistan more than a decade ago, from February 2009 to January 2010. Tonight, the top priorities of the investigation.
I wonder what they classify his race as, man. I wonder what they classify his race as. Link is in the description box If you want to come up, man, you can hit the link. What's up, Pantheon? What you think this is a Negro or is this an Arab?
That is a full-blooded Sunman.
Really?
I think the hair is confusing you, or throwing you off, I should say.
No, the hair is just part of many other features, man, that tell me that this is a goddamn Arab. Like when I look at him, let me just put this up here. What's up, Hot Black? Do you think that this is a Arab or a Sunman, man?
I'm not entirely sure now. But when I was first, I mean, he definitely looks somewhat mixed.
He might
right?
be mixed.
I do think he's mixed. That accent, he's very, very natural with that shit, and he's from Texas.
Black. He grew up black. Cultural appropriation, man.
He's half black. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know for sure, but that was the sense that I had. And I've seen some other pictures where he looked, less Arab, so to speak.
I think people, if you were familiar with that part of the world, like Sudan, they have people there who despise black people, and they are different. They're different. They think that they're a different race, but they're dark skinned. Like this is like it's so many people in the world like this. There's millions of these people over there in the Middle East, man, that are dark skinned and got straight hair. They're like a hybrid race. I haven't heard one person call them African American, refer to them as African American on the news.
We need to see his parents.
Yeah, I would definitely want to see his parents. Definitely. I get the nose and everything, and the lips. I will say that the race he's part of, that North African hybrid race, yes, I would say, yeah, there's some Ethiopian in them, they got some Indian in them, they got some Berber in them, they got some Arab in them, but they classify them as Arabs, and they're not like Sunmen. They're not Sunmen at all. They ain't got like, Sunmen DNA. They a different species. I will have to do a video on it. It's a lot of them in Palestine.
Look, so I can't find the link to it, but if you type in Google Shamsuddin Bahar, type in his name there and go to images, about halfway down the page, there is an image of a Staff Sergeant Shamsuddin B. Jabbar, Information Technology Team Chief for the 82nd Airborne Division, 1st Brigade Combat Team, which he looks pretty fucking black to me in that photo. If you can see that, I'm trying to get.
Well, what about this photo? This is look where his nose starts. His nose starts between his eyes, right?
Looks that way.
I think he's mixed. I mean, he has like the sleepy eyes of desert demons, and he some of the features give him sun, some of the features give him Arab.
Yeah, his hair's not kinky, even though it's curly, but it's not kinky, and it's he got that look. Don't they all look like that? That look, that like dead face look, that
dead eyes. Yeah.
I don't know, man. So yeah, Pantheon, that's probably why you lost, man. On the poll, man.
No, the reason I lost is because I've literally this is like my 4th time being up in a month. So
hey, I'm sorry, I linked it. It's in the back chat.
All right, thank you. So we got Brown Sugar and AP is fighting it out. Is make sure you get on, take the poll. You want to? Hey, I gotta go do something right quick, Habla. You want to pull up your screen, man?
Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
Take the poll.
I don't have the notoriety yet.
Nah, man, it's because you be disagreeing with me too much, man. They don't like that, man. You gotta agree with me all the time, man. Don't you know that, Pantheon, man? That's the way to win
When
in
have
the
I
polls.
disagreed with you?
Yeah, every time you come up, you give me a hard time. That's what. Don't vote for Pantheon, man. God damn.
2026, people. 2026. Don't worry.
Okay, I'm sharing it.
All right. Let me see. Let me remove mine. Let me add yours. Let me put you up on the Summer Jam screen, man. There y'all go. All right. There you go. All right.
Yeah, so this says Staff Sergeant Shamshuddin B. Jabbar, Information Technology Team Chief. This is from 2013. And like, when you look at this person, what do you think when you look at this person? Just looks like.
I think he still looks mixed to me. I think I'm going for mixed now.
I mean, in his current photos, definitely this more seems, straight black to me. But these are the only two photos that I've been able to find. The one that we have, and then this one, essentially. Oh, and the one from the video where he's talking. Right. So this might not even be the same guy.
No, it looks like him from the side.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it looked pretty similar in the name, right? I mean, that's not exactly a common
you also
name.
need to remove a decade.
There's also other things that I've seen about him being in information technology, in the Army, essentially. So. Sorry, who was that?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I was trying to tell like, hey, it feels like cope at this point, man. This is on us, man.
Yeah, to a certain extent. I mean, I don't want to say that because generally speaking, is
no, he's usually real about it. He's usually
for sure,
real.
yeah.
But the thing is, like, I don't know, like this guy looks like either he had parents that were from Philly or just converted to Prislam or something.
Well, that's what I thought at first too. But like, if this is correct, if this is in fact him, this is November 18th, 2013, then he's had the name for a while, right? I've heard people saying that he recently changed his name and that sort of thing, or recently became radicalized. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff flying around right now, so it's hard to know what to trust exactly. But some things seem to be lining up. And I mean, dude, you heard him speak, right?
Right. He sounded like somebody I went to high school with.
Yeah, I heard 100 Sun Men like him down, and I mean that's not even that kind of a crazy accent or anything. But he sounds like a bunch of dudes I know.
Right. Like I know like just like in Philly, like all the kids are named Abdul Wahad something, like like that's what I think it is. Like he's second generation Prislam, you know what I mean?
Yeah, could well be.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna try to get the video set up here too. And here I am doing Ox Channel. Y'all didn't even vote for me for president. That's fucked up, by the way.
I got you.
I will say that you were on.
I mean,
more than
shout out
50
to everybody who
yeah.
did vote for me because y'all are, definitely based. But for all y'all that, I have a little theory about what happened here. I believe, without any proof, that one Iconic may have used his 14 accounts to vote for Fisherman, which hardly seems fair to me. Iconic, come up and defend it. But
he's got the bot farm.
Yeah, whatever. All's fair and
he's streaming Spotify and then also.
But in all seriousness, I was humbled by all the support last night. I appreciate it from everyone. Unfortunately, I can't bring people up either. That's another downside to this.
But yeah, no, the FBI director, she annoyed me so much because why would the mayor and police chief say it's a terrorist attack and then she immediately in the same press conference says it's not and then references IEDs?
Right.
Like she should literally have been fired by the 11 a.m. press conference.
The way she said it seemed so clandestine. Like she seemed like she was trying to cover something up.
Yeah, or that, you know, she's being told in her ear. It was almost like she misspoke, but it just, yeah, it didn't come out smooth, which kind of put Hackles up to be like, actually, do you actually know what you're talking about?
Working on getting the videos back up here. Just give me 1 second.
But yeah, it's a shame their steel bollards weren't up.
Yeah, they had
Yeah,
the.
I had heard that they were. I've heard people say that they were being maintained or repaired or something, and I've also seen stuff recently that suggested that somehow they were ordered not to be up by some order of the city, which I think makes sense with the fact that they had the vehicles parked there. Maybe that had something to do with it. But yeah, it's definitely curious that like on this major night of the year that they were not functioning as they should be.
Hey, Chicago.
Or tonight about the 42-year-old U.S. Army veteran who police say was behind the wheel of that pickup truck. CBS's Jason Allen has been digging into the attacker's past and tracked down his home address in Houston. Jason, what can you tell us?
Major, good evening. We have been watching a SWAT team from the Harris County Sheriff's Office here in Houston. They've taken up a position here just on the edge of a neighborhood. That neighborhood is where one of the most recent addresses is for Shamsuddin Jabbar. The home they're focused on is down a road. It's about a dozen houses and trailers, a single road blocked off by a gate, all tucked into an industrial zone here on the north side of the city. There was no law enforcement here until several hours ago when several deputies arrived and then blocked off the road leading to the neighborhood. And at the time, deputies told us they weren't evacuating anyone else here, that there was no danger that they were aware of, but that they were just securing the scene. The CBS News has learned Jabbar was born in Beaumont, Texas. That's about 100 miles east of here. He served in the Army. He was deployed in Afghanistan. And Jabbar graduated from Georgia State University, paying for a computer science degree with the GI Bill. But in recent years, in videos posted online, he described himself as a real estate agent who was living here in the Houston area. As we've been watching SWAT team members, they have been relaxed, cautious, flying drones above the neighborhood at times, but they've set up a pretty sizable command center indicating they could be here well into the evening. Major?
On the scene for us, Jason Allen.
Here, let me throw it back to you.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. The ratings didn't go down while you were up there, man. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, it's almost like I should be president or something.
I'm telling you, man.
Did you hear my little theory about Iconic?
Yeah, man, that could be true, man. I think you might have got robbed, man.
Yeah, we need to have an election investigation commission up in this.
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
We only got 3 POCs, man. So I might
in the fucking Capitol. This is fucked up.
I might put you in the POC category, and just take the top POC.
I'm just highly light skinned.
Yeah, take the top POC, and if you win, we'll take you in the top POC. But here's the thing. No, actually, hold on. We got Glider, we got a Sun. We doing the Queens now. Oh man, it's only 4 people that can be on the list, man. Damn,
yeah, I don't want to rob the POCs with their glory either.
Yeah, that would be. Could you imagine?
That would be an essentially Glider thing to do, wouldn't it?
That would be complete white privilege, man. That would literally just prove them right about you guys, man. Let's not do that, man. So they're calling this woman. They're calling this woman yeah, he's up here.
Oh.
Mark, man, you got a goose egg yesterday, man.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Mark, how did you not get 1 vote, man? Maybe that's why. Salute to this woman. They're saying attacks on FBI Assistant Special Agent Alethea Duncan as a DEI hire are shameful. You have no evidence of that. She said what she said. She said what she was trained to say and waited for facts. Stop being racist. Evidence that the FBI is chronically lowering its standards are evident everywhere. Take Assistant Special Agent in Charge, Alethea Duncan, who initially stated that the terror attack was not being considered a terrorist attack. She was wearing a prohibited nose ring. Yeah, you can't tell her. It's the Crown Act, man. You can't tell her she can't wear that nose ring. It says FBI agents should be rule followers, especially those in leadership roles. Alethea's decision to flaunt FBI rules in our faces on national television is just another example of the decline of the agency. Wow. Shit. They show pictures of the Keystone cops, the Keystone Secret Service agents, man. What do y'all think, man? You think Alethea is DEI, man?
She had a nose ring. Is that what that was saying?
Yeah, it does.
Christ.
It says, what the fuck kind of stupid shit is this? IEDs kills 12 people with many fighting for their lives, yet not a terrorist attack? Get the effing DEI clown off the investigation.
I mean, you know, to be fair, I have known some pretty ruthless sisters, but
Wow, they going in on her being DEI. Shit.
Yeah, because she was pathetic with the statement. And it just
probably
threw
should
the
not have
whole
said that.
thing off. A terrorist attack from the mayor, a terrorist attack from the police chief, FBI, not a terrorist attack. Like, what is she talking about? And then she stumbled through the rest of her statement.
She was nervous, man. It's her first big moment, man.
Then she shouldn't be.
Gonna give her a break. You not in solidarity with your sister, man?
What's it? Skin folk ain't kinfolk, or whatever they say.
Oh, so you got that British accent. You think you're all hoity-toity and shit. Okay. Damn,
hey,
man.
the chat saying put the names on the panelists because people are still confused, I guess, and people who come up here, they don't even know who they are. That's a good point.
What is the name? How do I put the names on there? Let me see
I don't know, but you've been able to do it previously.
I used to do it.
I didn't take the names off. Your names are on in the back. I never took the names off. Let me see something. What the hell? Maybe that's something I gotta do in the back. Let me see. I never took your names off. That's crazy.
I had a goose egg. Man, that was like the Ohio State and the Oregon game, man. You put me
That was
against.
worse than that. It was worse than that.
Yeah, that was a beat down.
You got yo. That was the people who say I felt bad for you, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. I felt bad for you, man. I was like, man, damn. Why they doing the homie like that, man? That shit ain't right, man.
I ain't get no vote. I didn't know because I was at work, so all night I didn't get out till like 6 in the morning.
Stayed at work, man. That shit was no. They did you wrong, man. Yeah, man.
Hey, if it had been anybody but Nick Ty, you'd have had my vote, bro.
Hey man, listen, man. That just says it all. I'm just not. I'm not cut out for politics.
Nick Ty has
It's
me
a new
instead.
year though. It's a new year, man. We're gonna It's a new year. What I don't know what happened to the names. Why your names not up there? I really don't understand why your name's not up there. I can't figure it out. My name's not up there either. What the fuck?
I sent you a link in the back chat. That might be how to fix it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Arc Nation tech support at your service.
It said how to turn off names. In the studio, click brand tab.
Should be the opposite of that.
Oh, classic.
I think that
Show display names. Oh yeah. That's very white of you, man.
naturally.
You know how to do stuff, man. Let me see. It says show display name brand. It says theme. Okay. All right. I got it. I put it back on.
Still does not appear to be showing up.
Yeah, it's on. It says display names and headlines are always hidden when showing the comment banner.
Oh, your super chat. When you have a super chat up, I think it will black out the names. Try removing the super chat on the screen right now.
Well, it's fucking $2 super chat, man. Let me get this shit off the screen, man. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Yeah, man. If you want to block out their names, man, you gotta spend more than $2, man. Ruining my show, you goddamn cheapskate, ass freak. Yeah, but this lady, I think let's hear her statement, man. For those who have,
we'll be taking over the investigative lead for this event. This is not a terrorist event. What it is right now is their improvised explosive
event. You mean incident? She was nervous, man. Which means that she's not. She probably wasn't. This shouldn't have been her coming out party. They should have waited for a lesser. You know what I'm saying? This was too big for her to make her come out.
She just basically spoke out of turn, maybe in an attempt to calm nerves or something. I have no idea, but she clearly should not have said that.
Yeah, and listen, when you're on these jobs, man, this is your this is the job, to address the public. This is part of the job. She's not going to be on the scene dusting for fingerprints and shit. This is her job, and she did it by a job.
Devices that was found, and we are working on confirming if this is a viable device or not. As Chief Kirkpatrick said, we're asking everyone to stay away from Bourbon Street, specifically from Canal Street to St. Anne. That is my ask. Once again, stay away from Bourbon Street, Canal Street, all the way to St. Anne until we can figure out what is going on. Our goal is to provide you additional information at the 11 a.m. press conference. Kirkpatrick said we'll be taking over the investigative lead for this event. This is not a terrorist event. What it is right now is their improvised explosive devices that was found.
That was found. It was improvised explosive devices that were found, right?
Yeah.
Goddamn,
IEDs and shit.
Right.
Confirming if this is a viable device or not. As Chief Kirkpatrick said, we're asking everyone to stay away from Bourbon Street, specifically from Canal Street to St. Anne.
Listen, her next statement, she better nail that shit, man. They on her ass. Look at this. It says New Orleans Superintendent of Police Ann Kirkpatrick is also an instructor for the FBI's leadership training program, where she instructs on bias and diversity. She's the chief of the New Orleans Police Department and a DEI teacher. DEI is a danger to the security of this country. Yeah, Golden Girl, man. The Golden Girl is
Which Golden Girl do you think she looks the most like? I'm thinking the really old one.
Estelle Getty.
Yeah.
The mom. Yeah, she the mom. I used to watch Golden Girls, man. I think
I've seen a fair bit of it too, honestly.
Yeah, many of the shows at Golden Girl, man. That was back in the day, man. Back in the 80s and the 90s, man. You watched TV, man. You watched all that shit, man. All the fucking Blossom and shit. I remember Blossom used to come on. Whoa, it used to come on after Fresh Prince. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Whoa, Jesse. Yep.
Whoa. He just watched it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, watched all that shit. 6 months ago, the New Orleans FBI office was doing DI hiring events. Maybe they should have been more focused on hiring the best people who are good at catching terrorists instead of hiring solely to increase diversity is a threat to national security for everyone. DEI must end. Oh, wow. This is the advertisement. For FBI New Orleans is holding a diversity agent recruit. Yo, man, this is dumb, man.
All black lesbians, please apply. Yo,
wow.
The AP brown sugar race is pretty close at 200.
Yeah, that's why I left it up. Salute to Deluxe 247, aka Cal Ripken, aka the real MVP, coming through once again. Make sure you support the channel via PayPal, Cash App, or the Super Chat, man. This is stupid. This right here is so stupid, man. And then what? I thought they couldn't wear their hair to work like that, man. I heard that white people was chasing. White people was like, "Hey, man,
you heard the Crown Act?"
Oh yeah, the Crown Act, man.
Crown
That's
Act.
right, man. But if it wasn't for the Crown Act, they would have, white person would have just came up to him and said, "Hey, you gotta leave, man, because your hair ain't done right." It says white people make up 60% of the U.S. population, and 75% of Congress, and 72% of FBI, and 82% of mass shooters.
False.
But America loves blaming non-white people for its problems. That would have been a good comeback if they didn't lie at the last part. Just that one lie just ruined it all, man. Wow. It is. Goddamn. Gunga Din right here. You got goddamn couple of chicks, man. Look at this afro here. Like, goddamn, man.
United Nations of the FBI.
Fuck, man. Jeez, man. Is she wearing a nose ring?
Don't worry, Cash gonna fix this shit up. Cash Patel, he gotta fix this shit up fast.
Cash Patel?
Yeah, he gonna fix this shit up. He gonna fix this shit up real quick.
Trump and them, they already walking back a lot of shit, man. I don't know, man.
No, you can't walk back I do agree with the you gotta let the 1%ers in as far as the super intelligent migrants. You have to. They've been doing that for years. So
I got you, but you ever heard of regression to the mean, man? The first generation of Indians gonna be fucking geniuses and shit. Then their kids gonna be fucking shitting in the street.
This is true.
Yeah, regression to the mean is real, man. Just because you smart don't mean your kids gonna be smart. Here she go again. Let's see what this sister got to say. Oh, the white man interrupted and talked over and put his finger in her face. Oh man, white man, you look at you, white man, making this. The sister's in charge, man. Oh, this the governor.
Can I say something, Riker? Tell me who you're with. WDSU. Okay, and CBS.
NBC's over here on the right.
Oh, that's an unusual position.
Damn, he just bust her out. Oh shit! They ain't gonna like that. He did kind of like he ain't even say excuse me, man. God, dog. Let's watch this in slow motion. This is the white man. This is one of the white men.
Replay cam here.
Yeah, this is a white man. Look, get all up in her personal face. Put your hand in her personal space.
Watch as he uses his white supremacy to close the gap here and make his way between her and the podium.
Man. the hip of white supremacy. Watch that white supremacy.
Now, you see here, this move right here, I really like this move. He used the iron hand of white supremacy to shut this sister up and take control of the situation.
That's right, man. You tell her she's in over her head, white man. Come in here, white man, to save the day, man. This is what Trump this is basically what Trump did to Kamala in a but Kamala ain't black, but still, this is what Trump did to Kamala in oh yes, he just oh shit. Damn, bro.
And the guy behind put his hand on her shoulder, shuffled her away.
Wow. He said, what's the big idea of shoving the FBI lady aside like she's nothing? I'm not a big fan right now, but they are investigating not sinister, not Senator Foghorn. Oh,
Now I say, who y'all with?
Oh shit. Yeah. Wow. Damn.
You should watch the whole, the whole press conference, because when he first came on, he's like, no, the FBI, we want you to do your job, but you need to tell us the truth about everything. Like, if you knew stuff beforehand, you'll need to tell us that he's not going to rest until they do so. So he was pretty adamant and enthused when he was speaking.
You talking the senator?
Yes, yeah. And because this is obviously like after in the questions aspect, but in the when they were all talking, he was going off.
Damn, he oh shit. She's on thin ice, man. This goddamn DEI in full effect. This is
all of our partners. But Agent Duncan, if you want to have a few words for me.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning. My name is Alethea Duncan. I'm the Assistant Special Agent in charge for FBI New Orleans. As Chief Kirkpatrick said, we'll be taking over the investigative lead for this event. This is not a terrorist event. What it is right now is their improvised.
that statement right there, man. That's gonna haunt her ass.
That was found.
That's gonna haunt her ass, man. Remember, what's that one guy who screamed after he was running for president? He said, "Ah!" And then Howard Dean. Howard Dean.
Yeah.
Yo, that was the end of his fucking campaign when he did that shit. He said, "Ah!"
The cry heard around the world.
All she needed to say was, "This is an unconfirmed terrorist attack." That's all she needed to say.
You know, it just it fit the bill from very early reports, right? You could pretty safely call this one. I feel like.
Let's see, goddamn Golden Girl, man.
In order to conduct this, he was hell-bent on creating the carnage and the damage that he did. Because of the nature and the indices that we have on the scene, and we have enough information that the FBI will be taking over this investigation. And with that, I am going to be asking, this is the assistant agent in charge. This is Agent Duncan.
Bourbon Street.
Okay, I want to hear Grandma talk, man. Where's Grandma? What's her name? Kirkpatrick? Kilpatrick? Is it Kilpatrick or Kirkpatrick?
Well, apparently she ran 2 people over in August, so she might be Kilpatrick.
She ran some people over?
In August.
She did hit some people. I remember that.
Jesus Christ. Where's she? Grandma, man. Okay, man. Whatever, man. Let's get back to salute to Kimberly Ashcraft, man. She say best show on YouTube. Yeah, man. Salute to you, man. Everybody hit the like button, man. Thank you for that, Kimberly. Let's see, everybody hit the like button. We're gonna go back to this, man. Back to YouTube, man. I saved some stuff earlier, man. Let me see.
So according to Wikipedia, her birth date was in 1959. So that means she's what, 65?
Who, Kilpatrick? Oh wow, yeah. She's young. I thought she was older than that, man. She aged like milk, man. Shit. The white lady looked like she about 90 years old.
That white did wax.
Yeah, yeah, man. that good old white skin, man. She wasting that good old white skin, man.
It just is a
Oh,
little comical. I mean, not this situation, but her presence. It has been before this. This should be one of the tough. This should be one of the hardest commissioner jobs in the country, right? Because fucking New Orleans is always riddled with problems, but they haven't been able to find anybody to do it, I guess, and that's why she's been doing it. Or I don't know, but certainly doesn't feel like she should be in this position. Either one of these people.
So I wanted to ask if Trump had January the 6th as like domestic terrorism, does Joe Biden get January the 1st as domestic terrorism? Or are they going to avoid this being connected with him?
Well, you mean directly connected with Joe Biden somehow?
Yeah, no, just under, because you can't hear Trump without hearing January the 6th, January the 6th. So obviously this was January the 1st.
Probably. I think that like there's such clear motivation, ostensibly, whatever. I mean, who knows what exactly is going on, but did kind of look like he had an ISIS flag on the truck and that kind of thing. So hopefully they will attribute the blame in the right direction here, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know how Trump would have fixed this exactly, because he was a natural born citizen and everything, right?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. No, what I mean more is Americans, obviously, January the 6th for whatever reasons, but the Democrats attributed that to Trump, like for the until Joe Biden's transition. So this one, should this not be?
Oh yeah, I
attributed
mean,
to
I
Biden,
doubt that they
January
will.
the 1st,
I doubt that
domestic
they will.
terrorism.
I think it's a failure of his administration, clearly, but I don't think that they're going to like hold it to him.
Yeah, no, Biden is going to go down as like one of the greatest presidents ever by the history books, because the liberal media, they're going to try to paint him like, he's going to get like the Jimmy Carter treatment, man. He's going to be like, all his faults are going to be ignored, and they're going to say he guided us through COVID, and they're going to do all that shit, man. It's going to be crazy, man.
The chat keeps talking about a mass shooting in Queens tonight, and it looks pretty bad.
Okay, hey, go ahead and let me switch. I gotta go get another cord, man. My cord is conking out, man. Go ahead and pull your thing up, man.
Pause.
Yeah, man.
Jesus Christ. We starting the year with a big pause.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll pull that thing up. All right. Pause.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Yeah, I need you, man. Pull that thing up, man. I need you right now, man.
Pause.
I gotta go find another cord, man. Yeah, salute to everybody. Salute to Kimberly. She says Senator Kennedy is the best. He's hilarious too. Excellent diplomacy. Can tell someone to go to hell in such a way they look forward to the trip. Well, damn, he pushed that black lady out the way. That's not gonna go over well, man. That's not gonna go over well. All right, man. Yeah, go ahead. Don't show anything live. Like you can't.
No. Yeah, I'm just looking to see.
Yeah.
What we can see.
Yeah. Let me go find this cord.
Pian, if you have a link, throw that at me. Does certainly look like there may be something going on there. Much reporting on it yet.
Did you know that you can have permanent teeth in?
Thank you for joining us here on CBS News Chicago. Now to more breaking news locally now. A New Year's Eve party in Kankakee became the scene of a mass shooting. Police say 2 brothers were killed and 5 others were
Hennessy bottle on the ground. What is that?
hurt. Our Sarah Maki is talking with witnesses who were there.
They tell me that there were people everywhere. One of those witnesses tells me that she was holding one of the victims when he died. Police say that when they pulled up to this scene, there were still people running out of the house. They were in the area because they had tried to break up this house party just about 45 minutes before the shooting started.
Multiple gunshot victims, 1845 Pearson Parkway.
Everybody looked like they was dancing and having a good time.
Uh-oh.
And then gunshots just break out.
That do be sounding like with sister.
Yeah, everybody was
3 shots.
It was probably, that place was probably so fraught with danger. It was probably so the tension in that place was probably so thick you would cut it with a piece of cardboard. And she's talking about everybody was having a good time.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just totally different levels of what's normal, right?
Right.
Like 10 more.
Police put that number closer to 30, finding dozens of bullets and 2 guns at this Kankakee home.
But it was just real horrible. It was horrible in there.
We spoke with witnesses who didn't want to be on camera, but they tell us they dropped to the ground when they heard multiple people shooting, only coming up when the gunfire stopped to help the victims.
When we finally got the chance to get out of there, it was just like people everywhere.
People was laying in the ground.
Police
As a gang of sisters.
say they have a 19-year-old man in custody held on a separate Illinois Department of Corrections hold. They say that man was hiding in the backyard with a gun on him.
We had 3 homicides last year, and we did get cooperation from our community. So we have, I feel positive that we'll get something, with that many people in the house, but sometimes it does take time. People don't want to come forward right away. Obviously they're, in fear of retribution and stuff like that.
Police have identified the victims as 2 brothers, 22-year-old Quayshawn Isom and 20-year-old Trevante Ellis.
And who?
Trevante.
Quayshawn and Trevante.
Quayshawn and Trevante, my God.
I'm sure they were good kids, man. I'm positive of it, man.
Quayshawn didn't do nothing.
Quayshawn didn't do nothing. Trevante didn't do nothing. Goddamn, Quayshawn. After you name the first one,
have mercy on the second one.
Jesus Christ. Quayshawn
got it all out.
Quayshawn Isom.
Retribution and stuff like that.
Police have identified the victims as two brothers, 22-year-old Quayshawn Isom and 20-year-old Trevante Ellis. I talked with their mother on the
Of course, they got different last names.
Right, I was about to say.
phone. She's driving up from Mississippi, starting the new year by mourning her two sons.
Put the guns
Put
down.
the guns down. Stop the
not worth
violence.
it.
Look at the parents'
All
face
the
that
innocent
y'all
people
hurt.
that got shot tonight. It's,
What is this, like a two-headed system? What's going on here? Yeah, put the guns down. Put the guns down.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
crazy.
Salute
all day.
Salute the Wag the Dog when he says, my dog hit the Drake and Jones white supremacy swim move. The Deacon Jones. Okay. Damn. All right, man. Salute to you, man. Salute to you, Wag the Dog, man. Yeah, let me thank you once again, man. How Black. Let me see. You said Queens. There's a shooting in Queens. We're gonna get everybody. We're gonna get back to New Orleans. Don't worry. We just want to see about what's going on in Queens. And if one of y'all would have told me about this last night, I could have covered this last night when it first happened. But nobody told me about this. But go
The
ahead.
link in the back chat is the link that they sent me for the Queens shooting, but it is like an aerial perspective, 50-minute long video. So
Nah, I want to see the news.
I'm not sure exactly what's going on with it. I haven't been able to find anything definitive on it yet.
Oh, on the news?
Yeah, there definitely seems to be something going on there, though.
Let's go to Eyewitness News, man. Eyewitness Queens News. Okay, it says, they're heightening security. That's all they said. They said they're heightening security in New York. That's what happened in New Orleans. They're gonna heighten security. How you gonna heighten security with a homegrown black population, man? Nah, they just ain't nothing happening as far as that. Well, let me go back to what I was gonna show you.
Now at 10, the search for answers after a deadly New Year's Day terror attack on Bourbon Street.
Our hearts are with the people of New Orleans after a despicable attack that occurred in the early morning hours.
The suspect, a Texas-born military veteran and former real estate agent from Houston who may have been radicalized.
An ISIS flag was located on the trailer hitch of the vehicle, and the FBI is working to determine the subject's.
Man, get her up out of this, Kennedy, man. Send her to Kennedy. Just push her out the way, man. You know what the fuck she doing.
Potential associations and affiliations with terrorist organizations.
The attack forcing the delay of the Sugar Bowl in New Orleans to tomorrow, now with more security than ever.
That facility in this city is safer today than it was yesterday.
This as we begin to learn the names of some of the victims.
KHOU 11 News at 10 starts right now. And now at 10, a massive investigation continues, stretching from New Orleans to Houston after that deadly ISIS-inspired attack while people were celebrating the start of the new year.
A U.S. Army veteran from Houston killed at least 14 people and injured dozens more when he drove onto a packed Bourbon Street. He later died in a shootout with police. Here is a live look at Bourbon Street in New Orleans, courtesy of EarthCam. This location would normally be loaded with tourists, but instead, now just a few members of law enforcement that you see there as the area remains blocked off due to the ongoing investigation.
Officials say the attacker drove around law enforcement to get onto Bourbon Street, less than a mile away from the Superdome, where the Sugar Bowl was supposed to take place tonight. The college football playoff game has since been pushed to tomorrow afternoon. The attacker has been identified as 42-year-old Shamsuddin Jabbar, a U.S. Army veteran from Houston. He was killed during a shootout with police where he injured at least 2 officers. The FBI says Jabbar was carrying an ISIS flag, a long gun with a suppressor, a handgun, and at least 2 improvised explosive devices. Officials believe he did not act alone.
And we have team coverage for you tonight. And we begin with our Matt Doherty, who joins us live from New Orleans. Matt, what are you seeing out there?
They start with the white guy, of course. Of course, the white guy supposed to. They couldn't start with the woman or the black dude. That's well, you know what? We complaining about DEI, so I guess this is they doing it right, man. Let the white man speak first, man. Salute to Caleb West, man. Yeah, he says, I think gliders are actually getting tired of this. They are starting to let their discontent be heard. Yeah, no doubt. Gliders are starting to let their discontent be heard. Yes, it started November 5th, man. It literally started, and it's going to grow, and it's going to grow, and it's going to grow. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about gliders, though. They're only going to go so far. Like, they're not going to, like, gliders are very polite, and they're very but we'll see, man. We'll see, because this is a unique situation, man. We haven't seen gliders in this position getting off the mat. It's kind of like when you're getting your ass kicked or somebody's choking you or something, or they got you on the mat, and then, like, you can't get up. You're getting pounded and grounded, pause, and somehow you get to your feet. And we'll see how gliders react, whether they go back down on the mat immediately or if they stay on their feet and start swinging, man. We'll see, man. Square jaw here, man.
Well, the mayor has asked people to avoid the French Quarter tonight, as much of it is still an active crime scene. The city is on edge. A somber tone fills the streets of the French Quarter tonight. A place that would normally be filled with crowds on New Year's Day, Jackson Square is essentially deserted. The mood is dead.
We're right here. This is happening right here where we are. I mean, we are 10 blocks from it.
Mary and her husband came from Iowa to celebrate New Year's Eve in the Crescent City. It's still hard for them to believe what happened.
I just never think that's going to happen to you.
At about 3:15 this morning, authorities say 42-year-old Shamsuddin Jabbar made it around the police blockade on Bourbon Street. He raced down the street, driving into the crowd. 14 people were killed and dozens more were injured before he was killed in a shootout with police. Today, officials were questioned as to why the metal barriers installed back in 2017 to block through traffic along Bourbon Street were removed.
Would that have done anything right here? I mean, you got a fucking cop car right there, and he just went around the cop car. Like, come on.
Yeah, they're in the street. He went on the sidewalk. And I think that from the way that they're deployed, it would not have. Maybe it's close enough to the sidewalk where you can't fit a car's length between it or something. But I don't know.
I think blaming this on the balusters is just annoying, man. Like,
I mean, it does beg the question, like, you know, I guess maybe there is some reason that's having the police cars there is a better solution, but it certainly doesn't seem like it helped to have that. So I don't know why it would have been better than the banisters or balusters or whatever they're called.
What's up, new guy, man? What's cracking, man?
First of all, Happy New Year to the team.
Yeah,
but,
you performed well on the poll the other day, man.
Pause.
Oh, pause. I performed well on the poll.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you did a good job. I'll have you back again on it, I think.
Yeah, I'll be back on. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was your results were kind of up and down, but you know, at all
up and down the poll. Okay. Here's the thing, like you said, like it doesn't matter how much money we spend, how many policemen we pay to be on the New York City trains or out here. Like, the fact of the matter is, the reason why our societies used to be safe was because of the homogenous culture of it. just like Japan. So if you introduce like alien populations to it, it will change. You can't stop a person from running a car. How are you supposed to do that? It's impossible.
Right. Yeah, and
that's Minority Report. That's not possible.
Yeah, exactly. And they're trying to find a scapegoat. And it's like whoever was in charge of the balusters, that's the person whose hands gonna roll. Nah, man, fuck all that shit, man.
Notice too, every time the news reports this guy's name, they always attach to it the fact that he's an American citizen. I never remember them describing George Floyd as an American citizen or Derek Chauvin, because like they know deep down in Glider's minds, this guy isn't alien. Like he should not be here. There's something seriously wrong with the society that would allow this person to enter, the North American Glider society. It just doesn't make sense to import these people. So they have to kind of, attach that little, oh no, he's a citizen. He's here legally. He's got a passport. Don't get any crazy ideas.
Allegedly, he was born here.
I think more than allegedly. I'm sure he was born here.
I still want to see his parents. What do you think? You think it's a Sun man or an Arab, man?
And he's like that mixture where like he's not like fully sub-Saharan, but he's not like a full Arab either. Like he's kind of a mix. But honestly, I'd say he looks more Arab in my opinion.
That's what I think, man. I think
he doesn't have the Sun man lips and the nose, like so.
Yeah, and on the continent of Africa, he would never consider himself an African.
Hell no.
Yeah.
No, they look down on sub-Saharans. Like there's no way. They claim that. No way.
Police. Today, officials were questioned as to why the metal barriers installed back in 2017 to block through traffic along Bourbon Street were removed.
Because the city of New Orleans is hosting Super Bowl this year, it gave the city of New Orleans an opportunity to go further and deeper with infrastructure improvements. Bollards were not up because they are near completion, with the expectation of being completed, of course, by Super Bowl, way before Super Bowl.
Several streets northeast.
I will say this: she's on shaky enough ground that Ballard Gate could get her up out of there, because she's had a tumultuous term as mayor. If they could pin this on her, if a candidate could come along and be like, yeah, man, the mayor is responsible for this shit, man, they could probably beat her in the next election. When is the next election?
Beats me.
When did she just get reelected? Or I don't know. But,
LaToya? No. There's an election coming up for LaToya.
Oh yeah.
She's not gonna go. She's not coming back. Yeah. They're not gonna have her back.
Okay. She can't run again, or she's just.
I don't believe that she's. I don't know. Maybe she is going to. I'm mistaken. There's a councilwoman who's got a pretty strong candidacy, I think, this time around. Helena Moreno. Glider lady. So
okay, good.
We'll see how it goes. LaToya has not really distinguished herself, I don't think. So hopefully
we got too many black women in these fucking women in general, but especially black women in these positions. Like this is so fucked, dude. we need a Tom Homan installed in every county in this country ASAP, because this is just out of control.
That's so racist, man. Golly, man. Tone it down a little bit.
Yeah, what we need is one of the what's his name? Nungesser in the tan shirt to the left. We need one of him in every position of power. Well, God damn it, who the hell are y'all with?
Whoa. Push that.
Much better.
Completed, of course, by Super Bowl, way before Super Bowl.
Several streets northeast of the French Quarter, a fire broke out at a home in the St. Roch area where authorities say the suspect had rented an Airbnb. Tonight, they say they found explosives and bomb-making material inside the home. The city remains on edge tonight, where each firework pop is given a second thought. A place that's been tested by tragedy so many times in the past is being tried once again. The sources say authorities are now going through security video to determine whether or not there were any accomplices involved. Back to you.
Matt, have you learned anything about the status of those two officers who were shot?
Actually, a council member spoke about that earlier today. He says that he spoke with both of those officers and they appear to be in high spirits and they are both expected to be okay.
That is
Break
some
up.
good news we are hearing this evening. Matt, thank you so much. And new tonight, we are learning the names of some of those victims of the attack. They include 18-year-old Nikraya Cheyenne Dado, 21-year-old Hubert Gothro, 25-year-old Matthew Tenedorio, 28-year-old Nicole Perez, 27-year-old Tiger Betch, 37-year-old Reggie Hunter, and Kareem Bawadi.
Okay, good. They got one of themselves. That makes it like somewhat a little better.
You talk about Kareem Bawadi?
Yeah. Well, check this out. Like, look at this lineup. It's no longer 7 white people anymore. It's starting to affect everyone, and I wonder what type of reaction that could provoke. I wonder, how will people think of this type of stuff? Because, as the country gets more diverse, that means it's going to be all different types of people getting killed in these Islamic terrorist attacks.
Yeah, I mean, this is the United Nations right here, man.
Exactly.
Fuck. Wow.
And tonight, we know the suspect was living in Harris County. Several law enforcement agencies, including the Harris County Sheriff's Office and the FBI, have blocked off the area believed to be his home. The home is along Hugh Road, just off TC Jester Boulevard. Amanda Henderson has been in that area all day long, and she just got an update from the local FBI agents. Amanda, what are those agents sharing with you?
Well, tonight, the biggest thing is that this is going to be an ongoing investigation for quite some time. This area has been blocked off for hours, and no doubt that will continue into the morning, but significant updates when it comes to the home that they're looking at. Tonight, the Harris County Sheriff's Office and FBI Houston saying that they are continuing a court-authorized search at the location. They also made something else crystal clear. No one in this area, including anyone who could have been in that home, is under arrest at this time. A sea of first responders have zeroed in on a North Harris County home believed to be connected to the Bourbon Street attacker, Shamsuddin Jabbar. Neighbors off of Hugh Road left stunned.
Like normal person, like simple person.
The responding agencies include the Harris County Sheriff's Office and Houston FBI. They have blocked off entry into the neighborhood while trying to get any clues on why Jabbar drove through a packed Bourbon Street in New Orleans early Monday morning.
Well, I just heard about this and I'm scared.
In the hours after the attack, we learned the truck was rented through an app. The pickup truck owner, who lives in the Pasadena area, confirming it was rented out to someone through the Turo app, but would not comment further.
We got a stunning development, man. AP has overtaken Brown Sugar on the poll, and AP has won the poll, man. Salute the Pantheon and Miss Berry. At least they didn't pull a Mark Ishmael and not get any votes. But
yes, they all took the poll too.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah. AP moves on, man. AP moves on into the final. Now all we have to do is the final for the POCs, man. Salute to all you people salute to all y'all for taking the poll and helping us Go
on
ahead.
your punchline now. That's crazy.
Yeah, man, in a good way, man. In a good way.
Yeah, it's all good. So good.
If you would have gotten, I promise you, if you would have gotten one vote, I wouldn't even have joke cloud you, man. You know what I'm saying? One. I promise you, I wouldn't have clouded you if you got one, man.
Yeah, I feel bad now. I should have voted for your
comedy.
I thought someone would, but in fact,
I went double wood, man. Happens, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You went dirt, man.
In fact, not even Mystic Philly voted for you, which is Pretty screwed up.
Right. You can't look at anybody in this panel or anybody in our nation and be like, "Were you the one that voted for me? Were you the one?" Nobody.
Did you cast votes in these elections?
No, I can't vote. I can't vote in these, man. I stay out of this stuff, man. I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm like you know, the
above all that shit.
Yeah, I'm the what they say, you know, when they be like, man, the Democrats and the Republicans don't nobody run the country, man. It's run by shadowy figures, man.
Yeah,
It's
corporations
run by
and shit.
I'm the Illuminati, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to what's your face? Brown Sugar, man. She performed well, man, but AP came through, man. That was the most contentious race, man. I had to leave that up for a long time because it was so close, man. Salute to AP for moving on. Now we got to do
That's an old rivalry, you know.
yeah, that's a
Storied
blood
rivalry.
feud. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta now that just reinvigorates the rivalry, man, because you know, it's not a rivalry till both sides win something, you know what I'm saying?
Brown Sugar took it last year, and AP roared back to take it this year.
Yeah, and AP ain't been on in a while, man. AP ain't been on in a couple of months, man. Brown Sugar, I think that her hiatus hurt her though. She took a long time. She took like 6 months off, man. I think that hurt
AP
her,
has
man.
fans from other arenas too.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean,
AP?
she appears elsewhere, I think, right?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Definitely.
Probably more people have heard of her.
Yeah. We got Iconic, we got Mystic Philly, and we got Stop Resisting. Who's another POC person, man?
I was gonna say it's Cool Cat.
No,
one.
Wicked. Cool Cat?
Cool.
Is he POC?
Is Cool Cat a POC? I'm not totally clear on that.
Yo, that's true, man. I think we're going
Cool Cat, you a POC?
Nah, Cool Cat is Cool Cat is definitely a Latino, man.
I thought so.
Man, that throws Cool Cat, man. Cool Cat got the chat, man. Let's go, man. Here we go,
He is
man.
the coolest cat in chat.
Are you doing Day or no?
Nah, Day was on the black. I put Day with the brothers, man. Day nappy headed, he a nappy headed Melungeon, man. I seen this picture, man. He got like he like a nappy headed Melungeon, man. He got enough. He got like he cursed with 4C hair, man.
Yeah, Dave was the truth.
Strong.
Dave was pretty funny when he was on last
Yeah,
night.
Dave was the guy. He was the guy.
Yeah.
You know how I know he was a Sun man though, deep down? Because he started talking about how many bitches he'd fuck more than Nicktown would. That's how you knew.
Oh yeah.
That is a dead giveaway.
Oh yeah. Competing on a level that competing over things that really don't like
Base level.
Lead, yeah, exactly. Base level things that don't lead to like wealth or you know, power. Just competing on compete over things that just most men in the world would never. They would be like, I own more businesses than you. I have more money than you. I have better education than you. Niggas like, man, I fuck more bitches than you, though. Fuck more bitches than you. And it's like, you know, and I'm a Sun man, so I get it, man. I definitely get it. Salute to Eric S. Aqua Nation Hall of Famer coming through once again. Shout out to Pamela Henderson. Salute to my man TCT coming through once again, man. Mount Rushmore, Aqua Nation, man. Shout out to TCT, man.
Cool Cat is a sleeper candidate here.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Wicked is he got such a dominant personality, man. That like, I mean, Wicked look like he gonna be trouble in the finals right now, man.
Naturally so.
You know, Wicked is like
he's an Aqua Nation OG.
Yeah, I mean, he's he's got that goddamn wealth of being from Chicago and having all the Chicago experience, man, big city experience.
And then Aztec admixture, gives him a unique perspective on life that he brings.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen Wicked. Wicked looked like one of the members of Menudo, man. Remember that group Menudo, Ricky Martin and shit. Like not Ricky Martin, but the other ones, man. Wicked looked like he looked like a Latino R&B singer, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Looked like one of the actors on Univision, man.
Salute, shout out to Wicked.
Telemundo and shit.
Yeah, he's cleaning up on the pole. Pause.
Yeah, man. Pause, man. But yeah, so it looks like we're gonna have Wicked, AP, Fisherman, and NGTOW in the final. I think I'm gonna give this a few more minutes, then we're gonna go. Then we're gonna put the final. We're gonna go to the final. Everybody, man, stay tuned. Don't leave, man. Stay tuned. We're gonna be We're gonna be voting for the final for the president in a few minutes, man. We're gonna be voting for the president of Ak Nation and the vice president of Ak Nation for the upcoming year. Stay tuned, man. This is going to be this is big right here, man. So if everyone hit the like button right now too. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button so we can get this out in the algorithm, man. Let's see, man. I just saved one. Here. I just saved one here, man. Oh yeah, is this it? Yeah. They killed a young glider male, man, that had his whole life ahead of him, man. It was just sad, man. Look at this shit, man.
Return fire.
NBC 10 News starts now.
He was hell-bent on creating the carnage and the damage that he did.
Right now on NBC 10 News at 11, a New Year's celebration turning to tragedy after a man rams his truck into a crowd of people in New Orleans. At least 15 people are dead, 35 others are hurt. The victims include 2 people with ties to our area. Thank you for joining us. I'm Fred Shropshire. Police are now investigating this as an act of terrorism. The attack raising questions about physical security measures that New Orleans was in the process of replacing when the deadly truck attack happened. Devices known as bollards. Typically, short stainless steel posts are often used in high-profile parts of cities and towns to help control crowds and vehicles. But early this morning on Bourbon Street, the bollards weren't there. New Orleans mayor explained today that the system was in the midst of repairs ahead of the Super Bowl, which is set to be played in the city next month. That's also where a college football playoff game was scheduled to be played today. The Sugar Bowl between Notre Dame and Georgia was postponed to tomorrow at 4 p.m. NBC 10's Brian Sheehan joins us in studio with more on the victims with ties to our area, as well as this investigation. Brian.
Yeah, Fred, 2 of the victims were good friends and former football players at an Ivy League university in our area. One of them was killed in the terror attack. The other was injured and graduated from high school in Montgomery County. Tonight, the Louisiana high school alma mater of Tiger Bache confirming the 27-year-old former Princeton football star is among those who were killed in this morning's terror attack in New Orleans. Bache was an Ivy League kick returner who played for the university from 2016 to 2018. The team's head coach saying he was a Tiger in every way, a ferocious competitor with endless energy, a beloved teammate, and a caring friend. Our last conversation was about how proud I was of the growth he showed during his time at Princeton. Year-old former Princeton.
Look at this kid, man. This goddamn Arab that killed a fucking young white man with his whole life ahead of him, man.
Chadian.
He get the fucking if he wanted to, he would get the fucking live till he was fucking 116 in the fucking prison and shit and getting fed and shit.
Sad.
At least he went out like a blazer. At least we don't have to worry about this guy living he's dead. Look at this white kid, man. This white kid was part of America's brightest, man. Princeton grad.
I mean,
probably going to be something.
Bourbon Street on New Year's Eve, a whole mix of people from all around, you know. Although it does look like a lot of them were locals.
Yeah. I mean, this kid, man, this is a tragedy that this kid's life was lost to this fucking goddamn, fucking, what do you call it, a desert demon? Desert demon. God, oh.
Yeah.
This is a tragedy, man. Look at that. Look at that white. That's as white as you can get, man. White people should be upset, man. Why y'all not upset about this, man?
I mean, I'm upset about it.
Yeah, man. White people need to be upset about this, man. This is unacceptable, man. This young man had his whole life ahead of him, man. Snuffed out by some goddamn desert demon.
And like Besh, played for the school's football team. In a statement tonight, Lansdale Catholic's president tells NBC 10, "We are incredibly proud to count Ryan among our graduates, and we are inspired by the ways in which his LC classmates are coming together to support his family during this difficult time." Bache and Quigley were on Bourbon Street around 3:15 local time when a truck plowed into a crowd celebrating New Year's.
The guy in the pickup truck just punched the gas and mowed over the barricade.
The FBI is identifying the suspect behind the wheel as 42-year-old Shamsuddin Jabbar, a U.S. citizen and Army veteran who was killed in a shootout with police.
That's definitely a Sandman. That's definitely a Sandman.
I told you.
Yeah, that's a Sandman. His eye color too. Like I know we have motherfuckers like a lot of these guys up here that look like this. They're not African.
That's true. Because every black person I know, man, our eyes are dark brown. I'm talking about dark brown.
Yeah, we can't see your pupils.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And from the root, his hair is wavy. Like he don't have no naps. He has brown skin, though. I'll give him that. He has brown skin.
People like from North Africa all the way to, you know, the Middle East could have that type of hair texture, though. That's not like sun hair.
No.
Yeah, but I'll say one thing. If I heard this, sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry to interrupt. I was saying, just from what I've been seeing, they're saying his mother is the son.
Oh,
but
okay.
His dad might not be.
Well, we got to see that because
Definitely
she might be a goddamn creep. We don't know, man. Because they'll say Kamala's a son. So come on, man. We got to see that, man.
Do we know like his do we know his quote unquote real country, or do we just know he was born in Houston?
Yeah, I got to see his parents. I got to know his parents, man. I can't.
Okay.
I don't know anything about his background, man. I don't know anything about him, man. We got to learn, man. It's like, so yeah. Let me see. I think we can call this race the POC race, man. Looks like
Definitely
wicked.
Put him on the poll for sure, but also his eyes, like sun, like indigenous sun people, your eyes are kind of more like East, like tiger's eyes, to be
Asian,
honest.
yeah,
Like
almond
the shape
eyes.
of your eyes. This
He
guy's
has
got them.
round-turned eyes.
This guy's like the desert eyes.
Yeah, that look. They always look. They kind of look kind of like evil. They look like they're about to blow some shit up. All
Bro,
of a sudden.
kind of. No, they just do. Like,
Yeah. So yeah, we got everybody. So now here's the final poll, man, for president, man. For president, man. This is it, man, guys. Everybody, man, hit the like button, man. We're going in. We're voting for president.
Wicked, Nicktow, Fisherman, all on Oxbow at the same time.
Yep. And none of them were here to campaign tonight, which is good. They were stumping. They were stumping in the swing states tonight, man. So the
Hold on, wait a minute. I think we do. Hold on. Yeah. This is President Fisherman here, and I just want to tell y'all that I really don't care about this election at all. But I guess you can vote if you want to. I mean, voting's kind of stupid anyway if you think about it. But
Yeah.
I'm just
Fuck
smarter
everybody,
than most
right?
of y'all, so like you're gonna have to deal with that. And I also wanted to say that I think I changed my mind on the JQ question. I don't think they're such bad guys after all. So just want to let you guys know that before election night. And like I said, you can vote for me, but honestly, I don't give a shit one way or another.
And vote for Hot Black.
Fisherman. Thank you, Fisherman, for your
Yeah, thanks, Fish.
honest, man.
I'm withdrawing my vote now.
Yeah, I don't care.
Wow. Actually does kind of sound like Fisherman. Oh shit, man. So yeah, man. Here we go. We got let's see. We got Wicked. We got Nigtel. We got AP in the building, man. AP, you wanted to make an appearance if you win this shit, man. And we got Fisherman.
Crook County's in the back.
Crook County, man. We don't give preferential treatment to losers, man. Let me see. Let me pull him up, man. He had a rough night last night, man. What's up, Cook County, man? How's it feel, man, to get bounced out of there like that, man, last night?
Yo, like who I lose to?
You lost to Nigtal. You made it through the first Sunman primary.
I was in and out, man. These fucking kids was running around crazy. You said Nick? Who's Nigtal?
Nigtal Javon, the guy from Philly.
I don't know.
Young black dude. There's always
the one that be talking the shit about the what is it? Yeah. What he always say again?
Pretty much kicks in the back of some people 100% of the time.
Yeah. I lost to him.
Yeah, you lost to him, man.
Damn.
Man.
Damn. Okay. All right.
You beat Osa though. I will say that your first primary, you won your first Sun primary. I will give you that.
Oh
you
performed
well, man. You performed well, man. You performed well. It was admirable, man. It was admirable. I got to give you that, man. You hold on, let me see something. You had okay, so your first one you was with Mac Knight, Reese from Philly, and Osa, and you got 62% of the vote.
Okay, that's good.
But then you lost the Nigtal Javon, man. After
that's because the chat all racist, bro. He all negative about the Suns, man. You know, it's no solutions. We know that, but god damn, man, we ain't gotta go all in on them.
Yeah, man. Listen, it was a rough night for you, man. But you performed well. I'll give you that, man. You performed well, man. Admirable. You performed admirably, man.
He on every night though, right? Damn near.
Yeah, just about.
Okay. That's why I did. That's why I lost, man. Fuck that.
Yeah, yeah. That's the only reason, man. All right, man. It's heating up here, man, and it's heating up here. Everybody take the poll. This is for the presidency of Ak Nation for the year, man. Bragging rights, man. Everyone take the poll, man. Let's see. Yeah, man. Sad that white kid died, man. White parents, man. Shit, man. Fucked up, man.
Hey, we the old boy though, man. That ethnicity kind of getting me, bro. Because y'all heard him talk, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say earlier, if I had it didn't have the video and just the audio, that'd have been a some man in his mouth.
Bro, that motherfucker sound like us, man. That shit fucking with me. This dude, if he's 60% son, bro, we gonna have to take this, man.
I don't know, man. I just don't see it, man. I see him as a cultural appropriator, man.
Hey, his real name probably gonna be like Tyreek Johnson or some shit. He just switched it right before the attack.
He looked like the type that that was born with that name, man. I don't see him as being like, like a name changer, man.
His name is Quantavious Bryant, man.
Jeez. Salute to Steve. Man.
Funny as fuck.
Yeah, John Jackson gets it. He understands.
Yo, that police chief is hilarious, bro. She's so fucking old.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, definitely, dog.
Texas T.
Yeah, she ran into 2 people a couple months ago.
Here it goes. New Orleans Police Chief Ann Kirkpatrick strikes 2 pedestrians with her vehicle, injuring one.
Oh, that's wild, dude. That's just ridiculous.
This was her, like, she was off duty when she did this?
I think she was, if I remember correctly, she was in the car. So.
I want to have a few words for me.
Damn, the police chief shouldn't even be driving and shit unless she off duty, though.
God, she's old. Yeah, this is the one. There was a brother who was the police chief before this, and then there was an interim sister, and then this is the one they chose.
Wasn't the sister? Nah, that was the one that's in Memphis, right? The sister?
Nah, not her, not CJ, not. Yeah, there was another sister. Man. Oh man.
So apparently what I've discovered, this guy had a 15-year-old and a 20-year-old. He had an ex-wife, and the husband of his ex-wife basically said that over the past year he's just been starting to act erratic. And I think, not too sure, but I think he may have been Christian before and then converted to Islam not too long ago, regardless of the name.
I heard that he had been planning on inviting his whole family to dinner, and then it was going to be a ruse, and he was going to kill all of them. But then he had a dream that he pledged to ISIS, and then he decided to do this attack in New Orleans. I swear to God, that's what they said on one of these news channels. So they're trying to make it seem like he's not really radicalized by ISIS. His loyalty to ISIS came through a dream. They're going by his words because he said that he made a video
on his way.
Yeah, and they're going by his words, and I believe that ISIS could have told him to do that, like distance yourself from us or whatever. This is the police chief before her.
Right. Yeah.
Usually converts tend to be more radical, and regardless of whatever religion they convert to, they always tend to be more extreme than the people born into the religion.
Oh yeah, it's like that in the streets too. Like if you the homies in the hood, they don't take that shit seriously as some dude that come around and try to hang with everybody and shit. Some nigga that come around and want to be down, you get him to do anything. Or if a gang or something, you got somebody that's really that want to be down with the gang, you get them to do anything. Wow. She made some speech earlier. I heard her saying some crazy shit. I can't find it. She said some crazy shit earlier. Anyway, man, let's see what the poll's doing. Let me check in on the poll. We got oh wow.
Poll is definitely swinging in one direction.
Now, I'm gonna leave it up for a while, man, because it's still pretty close, man. It's still pretty close.
It's the major poll of the night.
Yeah, if you want another, if you want another term of fisherman, man, then don't vote, man. But if you want to see change in our nation, man,
I don't care if they vote or not.
Get your
Voting
butt
is
to the
stupid.
polls.
It's just a Jewish institution anyway.
Change and hope, man. Change and hope, man. We need change and we need hope, man. Yeah, change.
There is no hope. I mean, there's no hope.
Yeah, change and
Don't
hope,
vote for
man.
Fisherman. There's no point.
Oh, you saying that it's all a big waste of time? Oh yeah, yeah, man. Who you voting for? No. I'll wait. I don't want you to sway the polls, man. I want you to.
Hey, have we blocked any incoming pollage from the Philippines? By the way, just out of curiosity.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I believe we had a major amount of election interference from that region of the globe.
I gotta get IP addresses, but
News tonight. New images just released showing 3 of the now 15 victims who died in what investigators say was a terror attack in New Orleans. An 18-year-old aspiring nurse,
know how long Jabbar lived in the Fayetteville area, but he got a divorce here at the Cumberland County Courthouse back
He's
in
in North Carolina.
2013.
He lived in Fayetteville. My cousin lives in Fayetteville. That's crazy.
And learned he actually spent time in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Now, we don't know how long Jabbar lived in the Fayetteville area, but he got a divorce here at the Cumberland County Courthouse back in 2013.
I'm born and raised in Beaumont, Texas, and now live in Houston.
This is a video of the suspect.
Yeah, I see you trying to act like you a nigga. You ain't no nigga, you goddamn Arab. You doing a good job, though.
Hey, man, that motherfucker, he better than Kamala, man.
Yeah, he got it down.
I take him over Kamala, boy, when it come to, like, the whole mannerisms, the voice.
Yeah, he a method actor, man.
Texas, and now live in Houston.
This is a video of the suspect, Shamsuddin Jabbar, talking about his background. In his past, he apparently spent some time in North Carolina. This is a photo showing him in an Army uniform that reportedly comes from a 2013 82nd Airborne Facebook page. Army records show that he served in.
Tell me that don't look like a goddamn Sunman, man. Come on.
Yeah, it does. That particular angle.
Without the beard and all that shit, which he clearly cultivated.
Yeah, he looks like a Sunman from this angle. Don't get me wrong, but
that's a prognostic angle.
He ain't no Sunman, man. I bet his arms ain't long as shit, and his ankles. He probably got fat ankles and short arms, man. This motherfucker ain't no fucking Sunman. I gotta see your ankles, man. And your arms, see him, Bob. Yeah, man.
It's a picture of him laid there dead with gunshot wounds. Check out his ankles on that one, man.
Oh, okay, I got to see that, man. I ain't gonna show it, but it's what's his name? Shoot, Boomading with the fire.
That right there is Quatavius Jabbar.
Yeah, man. What the fuck his name is, man? Okay, I see it. Let me look at his ankles, man. God damn, they hit his ass up.
I did want to ask what the composition of Beaumont is in terms of ethnicity.
Beaumont, yeah, look it up. Tell us, man. Beaumont, Texas, man. What the demographics is, man. It really don't matter, man, because he could be other, man. He could be part. I want to know what he says he is.
46.8
he probably
according to Wikipedia 2020 data.
Huh?
46.8% according to 2020 data in Wikipedia for Beaumont, Texas.
Violent area, man.
I bet he a chameleon. I bet he like do it real conveniently when it comes to being like a sun versus being like a Sandman. He probably can flip that switch too and sound like a whole Sandman.
Of course he can. I bet you around his house, like they cook dishes like Sandman dishes and shit. and his house probably smell like funny and shit. Like he probably didn't invite friends over because you know what I'm saying. He brought people he know all through school that never been to his house and shit because he embarrassed of his parents. His mother probably like wear a big ass burqa and shit, and his dad probably be sitting around with a turban and shit, talking about hey, you know that shit. Nah, man,
one of them parents is the son.
Yeah, man.
I after having this be confirmed to be him, one of the parents is a son. I'm calling that one.
One of them,
at least.
I don't know.
Could,
I mean,
could be the mother. Could be the mother.
Because if you look at the modern day picture, he does look like decidedly more sandy.
He sound like a son, man. Though
that motherfucker sounds just like a son, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But so
I mean, he's been around a lot of sons though.
Mystic Philly's not a son. He sounds like a son.
Yeah, you right. You right.
Mystic Philly is a whole goddamn Melungeon, man, out here sounding like a son, man.
Mystic Philly could have been dropping that N-word like a motherfucker, boy. We would have never known.
No, man, yeah. Goddamn.
Melungeon privilege.
Yeah, it's jacking our style, man.
2013 82nd Airborne Facebook page. Army records show that he served in active duty from 2007 to 2015 and went into the reserves after that and got out in 2020. According to court records, both in Cumberland County and in Texas, Jabbar got a divorce in 2013 and initiated those proceedings the year before. Those records indicated that his ex-wife still lives in the Fayetteville area. We came here trying to find her, but we did not have any luck. The couple has 2 children. The eldest was born in 2004. In terms of whether Jabbar ever served with the 82nd Airborne, we have reached out to Camp Liberty military officials, and we are waiting to hear back from them. In Fayetteville, Glenn Counts, Channel 9.
I can guarantee you he got some glider queens, though.
Yeah, I wonder who the mom is. Is it a sister? That would be telling too. If he married a sister to try to totally complete the rules, man.
Yeah,
like yo, if Kamala said fuck it, Kamala was like, man, I'm getting this motherfucking Juice Crew, man. I don't give a fuck what y'all think, man.
That motherfucker. What if that motherfucker would have had an ISIS flag, a Black Lives Matter shirt, and like free Palestine on the side of the truck? What the fuck would they would have said then?
Very confusing.
Yeah, man.
He's a modern day American. That's what they would have said.
Throwing a MAGA flag there too. Really shake everything up.
Oh man, if you throw a MAGA flag in that shit, oh man.
Yeah, this is let's see excuse me, violence that's happened so far early in the year, man. These early victims, man. I think we got here we go.
2025 already off to a deadly start with a fatal shooting early this morning. Thank you for joining us. I'm April Thompson.
I'm Alex Coleman. Memphis police say a man was shot and killed outside a business in Frazier. WREG's Quimitra Wilborn spoke to nearby business owners who say they want the violence to stop.
You're off like this.
Surveillance video shared with the WREG shows several people flagging down Memphis police officers early Wednesday morning. Police say this chaotic scene was the aftermath of a shooting in the 2500 block of North Watkins just before 4 a.m. Minutes later, paramedics can be seen arriving and carrying a man on a stretcher to the ambulance. MPD says that man was taken to the hospital in critical condition, but unfortunately, he died from his injuries. Business owners in the area who did not want to be identified say shootings happen often in that area.
Yeah, a lot of customers are probably scared to come because, the shootings.
Memphis police did not say what led to the deadly attack and did not release any suspect information. Video shows several people, possibly witnesses, in the parking lot moments before and after the incident. Those working in the area say the parking lot was filled with people bringing in the new year at a nearby club. However,
nobody cooperated.
Nobody sees shit.
Wow.
That shit going unsolved unless the police do some magical shit.
Do y'all job, shit.
Exactly. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wow. Let's see this. Let me see this poll, man.
It's
We
gotten
got. Oh wow, man. The gap is closed, man. Yo, if you want to be part of Ock Nation history, man, take the poll, vote. Go to refresh your page and vote in the new poll for president of Ock Nation, panelist of the year.
Yeah, we got 370 watching. Only 116 votes.
Everybody, I command you, man.
We know y'all are out there. Y'all all voted for AP and Brown Sugar. I saw how many votes there were.
They might have to refresh their page, man. Refresh your page if you don't see the new poll with Wicked, Nigtal, AP, and Fisherman. We're voting for panelist of the year from Ock Nation, man. El Presidente, man. Get on there and vote, man. Get on there and vote, man. Let your voice be heard, man. If you take the poll, your voice will be heard.
Guys,
loud and clear.
Help Nigtal close the gap on Oxpole. I really think he could be at the top of Oxpole if everybody pitches in and gets on that poll. Pause.
Jesus Christ.
No one we spoke to anticipated they'd kick the new year off with a tragedy.
I damn sure really? Started off with a killing.
This incident comes one day after Memphis police reported the murder rate in 2024 was down compared to 2023. Those impacted by this latest killing say they want to see more solutions in 2025.
I would just like to see it stop. You know, it can be prevented.
Reporting for your news leader from Fraser, Kwame Wilborn, WR.
No, it can't.
Bruh, have y'all ever been to fucking Fraser?
Nah.
And say,
holy fuck, Fraser's a shit hole.
You can feel it when you get.
Yeah, bro, you feel that shit when you get out. Like it just Fraser, like it's like a fucking the hood where everybody parking on their front line and it's fucking garbage filled up instead of like on their side drive. It ain't no like concrete. It's just garbage filled up to the top. That shit look crazy as hell out there. Everything shut down. It's not a fucking grocery store. It's nothing but gas stations with no name. You know it's fucked up when you got gas stations with no name, bro. None of the major fucking people that jumped in.
USA Gas.
Bro, it's so bad, bro. Like Fraser is horrible, dog.
Wow. I believe it.
Cook County got the on the ground reporting for everywhere, man.
Well,
in the headlines tonight, at least 10 people were killed.
Smash, man, on the young lady, man.
In the headlines tonight, at least 10 people were killed, including 2 children, in a shooting rampage in Montenegro. And now the country's interior minister says the shooter has been killed. 4 people were also seriously wounded after the shooter allegedly opened fire after a bar brawl earlier today. Police say he killed the owner of the bar, the owner's children, and his own family members. We're told the shooter then ran away.
Yo, you gotta play that again. What the hell?
Yo, he was asked to leave, man.
Uh-oh.
God damn.
Asked to leave Montenegro.
He took out 2 people?
Think about this, man. You ask somebody to leave and they fucking kill your whole bloodline. That's why, listen, man. That's why I stay away from niggas, man. Like, and listen, this might not even be a Negro. This might be a Albanian or some shit. But I stay away from niggas, man, because niggas are nothing but trouble, man. I just stay away from them, man.
Brawl earlier today. Police say he killed the owner of the bar, the owner's children, and his own family members. We're told the shooter then ran away, and special police troops were able to track the man down. He died while being transported to the hospital.
Oh, okay. They got in the shootout. Okay.
Good evening. We come on the air.
Let me see if I can find the what's that, Montenegro, man?
I'm pretty sure it's Montenegro.
The Mount of Black, the Black Mount. Let's see, man.
They be keeping it racist over in Europe and shit.
Yeah, man. Okay, so here we go. Here's the gunman. Okay, he looks like let's see. Let me show you. Let's see what he look like, man. Hey, come on. Kill it. A gunman named Ako Martinovic carried out a deadly attack in the town of Cetinje, Montenegro, leaving 7 people dead, including 2 children aged.
Hey, man, you know, Yakub Floyd wasn't up tonight. What the fuck?
That's true, man.
Could this have been Yakub?
No, that's true. That is very true,
Did
man.
Yakub crash out?
That's a very logical conclusion you made, man. Yakub's not here. This happened. It had to have been him, man.
Oh, wow, he's actually in the back chat now.
Okay.
He's got an alibi, maybe. Or maybe he's come to confess.
That's an Eastern European, right? What's it?
Yeah, what the fuck? Where
not
my
a wasp.
throw it?
They say this is Montenegro. What do you notice? Nothing but white people. But yeah, that white dude
looks all right.
They're not white, they're Eastern Europeans.
Yeah, different, right? They're different species.
It's like a Somalian and a Nigerian.
They're Slavic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So these people, where's that name come from? What's his name? Ako. What's his name? We gotta find the name, origin of that place, man. Where he's from? Ako Martinovic. That sound like
like Serbian or some shit.
Oh shit! Thanks, man.
Serbian or like Croatian.
Well, yeah, Montenegro is next to Serbia and Kosovo, right?
Yeah, basically, it's a Balkan region area.
Yeah.
So I was right.
Albanian? Is it like Albanians?
Yeah, it's above Albania.
Okay, yeah. It says
Former
yes.
Yugoslavian.
Slovak, Croatian, Serbian. Yeah, he's from that area, man. Yeah.
Well, he went crazy, man. He did it. He did his thing for his people, man. He got 10 bodies. He ain't have to stand no trial or nothing.
Damn, killed that man's kids. Shit. Fuck. Oh wow. Jamaica, Queens. Here we go. Mass shooting in NYC. At least 13 victims shot at the Missouri nightclub. This is where I'll be at. And when I go to New York, I'll be right here on I'll be like on 153rd.
You be at the club?
Be other gunmen in there?
No, I'll be in Jamaica, Queens though. That's where my family lives. In Jamaica, Queens. South Jamaica. This is South Jamaica.
Is that Sunny?
Oh, son, this is South Jamaica, Queens. That's where 50 Cent and Ja Rule and all them from, man.
Yeah, one area, like one place I'm not that familiar with.
Not to mention there's 10 people shot and barely any news about it.
Yeah, that's a son. Now, don't get me wrong. Last 10, 15 years, a lot of Bangladesh, Iranians. It's the United Nations now, but historically, that shit is like fucking Detroit, yo. Queens, South Jamaica, Queens. Wow. So yeah, information is still being gathered. Let me see if I can. And you talk about you can feel it. You want to talk about when you get off the
atmosphere?
I don't know, yo. That Frazier, that Memphis shit is like depressing though. Like the hoods of Memphis look like nobody got like nothing to look forward to. G, it's just like,
yeah,
it's just bad, bro.
it's more country down in New York is city. It's like bustling. It's like a million niggas up there, man.
Yeah, like they walking and like moving fast and shit. And
Yeah.
everybody just waiting to die in the hoods of Memphis. Like,
Christ. Yakub's in the back. I don't know if you brought him up.
Yakub, man.
He's come
I
to
use us as
profess
an alibi. Listen, I'm not testifying for you in court, man. You don't use me as no alibi.
Yeah, where the hell were you last night? Or
That wasn't
today?
me. I'm sorry.
Whatever fake time it is over there.
I was on Ock Nation show last night. And you might have asked me.
I was on Ock Nation.
Akhenaten radicalized me.
Oh, motherfucker.
Yo, I found a picture of this Shamsud guy and will clarify if he's a sun or a sandman.
Yeah,
I
this
put
is
it
the
in
third
back
picture
chat.
that we now have of him in the back chat, Doc, if you want to pull that up.
Okay. Let's see.
This should settle the debate here, I believe.
Yeah.
You said it's in the back chat. Where did you put? Oh, okay. I see what you got.
Top link.
That ain't him,
Well,
man. That's Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, man.
He's sunny.
Oh shit, man. This is a fool, man.
In a word, yeah.
Oh, damn.
Bro,
Ew.
that's
What's
unbelievable.
he look like DJ Khaled or some shit right there.
We the best.
I don't know. This may be photoshopped, in my professional opinion.
No, I made it in Grok.
Oh, this is AI.
Yeah, I made this. By the way, follow me on X, Yakub_Floyd. There's a bunch of pictures like
Yeah, you got
this
some
on
dope stuff there.
Thanks.
It would be a remarkably candid photo otherwise.
Right?
Put it in the
looks
if it
wholesome.
wasn't for the rind on the top of the watermelon, this picture would be perfect. But yeah,
True.
put it in the put your link in the chat.
Yeah, it doesn't quite grok watermelon yet, but we need to introduce it to more Sun people. Probably it's racist.
Yeah,
It's
this is
getting better.
yeah. Make sure you support the channel via PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat. Let's see. Let me see this poll, man. Let me take a gander at this poll, man. Wow. Fishermen, man. Early polling data with most of the cities and counties in, man. Fishermen is leading, man. If you want to see change, man, in our nation in the upcoming year, man, suggest you vote, man. Let your voice be heard.
Hey, man, y'all don't vote, man. I don't want to hear y'all complaining about the way the world going, man. The nation.
Exactly, man. Take this poll. MGTOW, Wicked, AP, or Fisherman. Yeah, man. It's your civic duty, man. Yeah, that right there, that's funny. But this guy, I think that guy's a whole Sandman. Man. You get them dead eyes. The Sandman got scary eyes, man. Sandman just look.
The eyes are definitely a trip. He got them like eyes of a bod, hazel eyes shit going on. What the hell?
Yeah.
That don't really look like a sun man. But then in the other picture, he looks like a whole sun man. That's why I'm like, is that even the same person? Is what I'm still wondering.
Hey, man, now it's a conspiracy theory, man. There's multiple people they showing us, man.
Mass shooting in Queens nightclub, 11 people shot. So they said the first day of 2025, New Orleans, Las Vegas, and New York. So yeah, man, listen. A lot is happening, man. But I don't think it has anything to do with like any kind of. These are all. The shooting in Queens is just.
Yeah, that ain't no terrorist attack.
Yeah,
Nah, that's just some fucking somebody got told to leave or somebody got in a fight in the parking lot.
Yeah, God, dog. Jesus Christ.
looks scary.
Regular shit, you know.
Gives me nightmares.
Is that like a real picture of her?
Yikes.
Yeah, that's real.
Jesus Christ.
Big Mike.
That's definitely real. Yeah.
It's Yaku Floyd, man. I'm on his channel, man.
She looks like the Predator from
Looks
Alien
legit.
vs. Predator.
Posting by Rev Racist, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know, anyone can look like that if you're, you know, if they catch you on the right, you know, the right frame.
Yeah.
You can all look like that.
No,
That-
we can't.
Yes, if
Racist,
you're
man. is
male
what we do.
masquerading as female.
Big Mike. That's Big Mike.
Damn. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you. Oh no, I wanted to show you something. It's so much stuff, man. On here, I can never really get to all of it. Yeah, that's a goddamn saying, man.
I mean,
Saying, man.
he's the best of both worlds, right? He crashes a car through people and he shoots at people.
Yeah, man.
Diversity right there.
This white lady, the Twitter was up in an uproar, man, the other day, man. This son, man, got down on one knee and proposed to this white lady in front of everybody, in front of 70,000 fans.
Yeah, he ain't been he ain't I guess he ain't heard of Black Twitter.
Yeah. And now this chick come out saying that she tried to fly her out. I'd have tried to fly you out too, baby. I ain't gonna lie, man. But what do
I'm
that
sure she
say,
would fit in
man?
a regulation airline seat.
Telling you, man. Yeah.
She like posted video,
Freak ass.
audio. It was like audio of her
Bro, I'll
like
get you
posted
that
giving us some
Southwestern.
head.
She what?
She had posted like a video and it was like audio of her giving him some head.
How the
But
fuck you know that's
I
him?
think that's why I'm saying I think it's fake. I think she just lying. She doing it for clout.
Cloud
Yeah, she
chasing,
want her little
man.
5 minutes.
Yeah, cloud chasing, man. Oh, this dude right here, he was funny, man. This guy right here, this is
You're a young man. I'm a young man.
This is stereotypical Southern man, right here.
What's up? What's your name, sir?
I'm Sam.
Where you grew up?
Austin, Texas.
How long you been out here?
49 years.
So this is your spot right here?
Every day, man.
We heard that you turned down $5 million for this spot.
What would you give up for $5 million? He made it clear he wanted to stay for the community.
I turned down $5 million. They came with $8 million. If they come with $20 million, I'll be all right. I'll get out of here then.
Where you going?
Yeah, I got 18 kids, bro. We better do something.
You got 18 kids of your own?
Yeah, and 48 grandkids.
Holy shit.
13 great grandkids with 6 ex-wives. I need 2 lawyers and 3 doctors.
You're funny as hell.
It's just for real. Yeah, this ain't fun. It's been going too.
Oh, where to go in? What made you want to have so many kids?
I thought fucking was a good thing to do. Like y'all love sex. Are you a young man? I'm a young man. I love fucking. I'm sexy. I'm built. I work. I do martial arts. Give me some pussy, bro.
What's your pickup line to the women?
Ah,
Smile.
No teeth. You suck pussy when you got no teeth. That's when they love it.
What year did you start in this spot right here?
1974.
What were you doing before that?
I was in the military. I'm a Vietnam veteran, bro.
So you came straight out the war and you said, I want to make food.
Money, not food. Money.
Did that work for you?
You don't know nobody been in business 49 years.
You're a beast.
You know I'm a beast. Now you see who I am. That's who I'm really at right here.
What's your ultimate dream nowadays?
I'm trying to live 115.
Why 115 specifically?
The longer I live, the more money I make.
He's a trick to me. He said Bobby couldn't give me the money. I beat him out of it every day on this chessboard. Get the cookie on the table. He don't care. He's so concentrated.
Man, you can't let this guy beat you.
He ain't got no choice. I own him. He a trick. He finna push it over, y'all.
Oh, no. What do you have to say for yourself?
He gay.
This game is over with.
It's a 48 grandbaby right here.
Wow, he's so cute.
Sitting at Sam barbecue, wasting time.
I like this spot. This is the real G right here.
When I got my life in order.
Why you keep saying that?
When I was in prison, I had to get out of prison, get my life in order.
What'd you do?
I was a drug dealer.
Never what?
Not no drugs. I had too many kids. I had to start doing something to take care of my kids. I made $34,000 a week.
Well, I hope you saved some.
I buried $5 million.
I'll cut that out.
I don't care what you cut out. I ain't gonna lie. They know what you do, bro.
Hold on. Let me sing from the lady.
You hear a little something?
Yeah, you can. If I had to cry, try to keep you. I don't mind weeping just to keep you by my side. Please don't leave me, girl.
Hey, me, you 54?
Why they call you 54?
I ran big old touchdown in high school. Hey, man, pick them 2 plates. Try rib and chicken. You be all right.
Sam's daughter owns a daiquiri business connected to the shop. This would probably be so good with the food that we're gonna get. You're Brian's brother?
I ain't gonna tell you that part.
Soft like butter. You gotta try, Jamie. And you don't even like barbecue.
I don't like barbecue.
And now let's get barbecue.
Always good barbecue.
You don't need no teeth to eat my beef, which is true. That shit is so soft and so good.
Pause.
That's definitely a some man thing, just writing on the side of the building, painting it right on there.
Yo, Don Lemon lost his goddamn mind, bro.
Yeah, he went crazy.
Most unattractive. What's your age?
21.
What's the most unattractive thing in a man?
If they're here,
But you're here too.
I'm here to have a good time. They're here to fuck bitches.
And you're not here looking for dick?
Nope. I'm just here to have a good time.
So if you met an attractive man and y'all had a good conversation.
Black bitches in the way. Hey, we're ready for questions.
What's your name?
I'm Key.
And you?
Could you imagine if that happened the other way? Could you imagine if that happened the other way? If it would be like this would be the country would have to have a conversation on race.
Bro, that shit would have turned into the Montgomery shit.
For real.
The Battle of
It
Montgomery
was
Boulevard.
Senator Shunt.
They would start grabbing hair, throwing punches.
The man would have had to make a statement on this shit, man.
Bro, the little one probably would have looked like Emmett Till.
No doubt.
Even AI couldn't
damage for sure.
Even AI couldn't make a picture like that. I mean, the red-haired one is just crazy.
Good conversation.
Black bitches in the way.
Damn.
Hey, we're ready for questions.
What's your name?
I'm Key.
And you?
I'm ready.
Why do you think it's appropriate to just run up in our interview mid-conversation?
I ain't gonna lie, they white and I don't give a fuck.
Are you just looking for a
And of course, the white girls is trying to co-sign it, like, "Oh no, it's okay, it's all right."
Straight from the gorilla's mouth, as it were.
This is like the WNBA in a nutshell, man. This is reminiscent of the dynamic in the WNBA. Like
This
this
Caitlin
Caitlin,
Carrington jumping in front of Caitlin right now.
yeah, this is Caitlin Clark and shit, and then this is Asia Wilson and Angel Reese and shit.
conversation?
Black bitches in the way. Hey, we're ready for questions.
What's your name?
I'm Key.
And you?
I'm ready.
Why do you think it's appropriate to just run up in our interview mid-conversation?
I ain't gonna lie, they white and I don't give a fuck.
Are you just looking for attention?
No, never. I never gave a fuck. We want to be fun and come up in the video.
But if I'm in the middle of a conversation,
Look at her with her hand on her
No,
shoulder.
don't do that.
Don't touch the
Oh
hair.
Lord.
That's unadvisable.
Yeah, they not around a lot of the colored.
You're about
okay,
1 second from getting your head
disrespect me.
caved in there, girl.
Disrespect me, it's okay. Go ahead, I'm fine with it.
But if they,
I mean,
if they ask to touch her hair or ask her like something about her hair, there'd be a fight.
Or accidentally touch it. That pandering can very quickly be construed as aggression.
Oh yeah, but I think that she can hear that white girl's heart beating so fast that she probably knows that it ain't no smoke.
conversation with 2
I'm
people.
sorry, y'all. He feel disrespect. I'm good. What?
Damn, she said y'all got a problem with it. Listen to
A conversation
Boom Sheikah right here, man. What's it?
with 2 people.
I'm sorry, y'all. He feel disrespect. I'm good. What? So what's the problem now? What's the problem now?
I mean,
Girls.
No problem now. No problem. Yeah.
what do you think the men watching this are gonna think about you two?
Nigga, eat my dick. Hey, everybody loves a hoe.
What?
I never seen a hoe get turned down or a hoe not.
Yeah, we're all the same. There's no difference. We all
Yeah.
bleed red, right?
Oh my
How
god.
could you struggle to build a country and share it with these people, Mr. White
Right.
Man?
Oh, that's a bad showing. Lord have mercy.
They're the most educated too.
Hey, like, this is just
tests are
anecdotal,
racist.
okay? Dude, this is one clip, all right? Sisters.
Yeah, this is just
You
one
know?
clip, y'all. All right.
Shut up for this kind of behavior.
Your sister won't do that, man. My sister won't do that, man. I hope, but let's not.
Nah, my sister definitely would do this. This is the drunk. Oh yeah, definitely. This is the WNBA, man. This is literally the difference, man. This is Lexi Hall and Caitlin Clark, and that's fucking goddamn fucking. They said
That's Asia Wilson and motherfucking Skylar Diggins.
It's just straight up different. They on a different frequency. They vibrate on a different frequency.
What's your age?
21. 21.
What's the most unattractive thing in a man?
If they're here,
But you're here too.
I'm here to have a good time. They're here to fuck bitches.
And you're not here looking for dick?
Nope. I'm just here to have a good time.
So if you met an attractive man and y'all had a good conversation,
Black bitches in the way. Hey, we're ready for questions.
what's your name?
I'm Key.
And you?
I'm ready.
Why do you think it's appropriate to just run up in our interview mid-conversation?
I ain't gonna lie, they white and I don't give a fuck.
Are you just looking for attention?
No, never. I never gave a fuck. We want to be fun and come up in the video.
But if I'm in the middle of a conversation with two people,
I'm sorry, y'all. He feel disrespected. I'm blown. You problem with it? And then I'm good. What? So what's the problem now? What's the problem now?
I mean,
girls.
what do you think the men watching this are gonna think about you two?
Nigga, eat my dick. Hey, everybody loves a hoe. I never seen a hoe get turned down or a hoe not wiped. So
It's such a class thing, but they unintentionally saved the glider girls because their answers were useless. I don't know, this guy anyway is just a useless guy. But I still think it's a class issue at the end of the day.
Class issue.
Yeah. Most Sun people in America are below working class.
Do you think there's glider
In
people that
comparison
are similar to
glider
this?
middle class. Pardon me? Sorry.
Do you think there's any glider women that are similar to these two?
In different
Oh,
ways.
absolutely,
There are
but
some
it's about
fucking
the
embarrassing
size.
glider women. But as far as being like generally as aggressive, not really, I don't think.
No.
Pantheon, may I ask you, are you a race realist? Are you a swirler? Are you a divester? Like, what would you put yourself on?
No, I'm a race realist, and I said when I came a few weeks ago in the beginning that I'm a divester. But the thing about, but for me, it's more cultural because I just do not. There's nothing about kind of Sun culture that I ascribe to. I just am not connected to it, and I didn't grow up with it. I went to boarding school, I haven't been in Sun culture at all, so it's not my culture.
Okay, but then, what if a nice Sun man who went to medical school runs up on you? Then he's not in that culture either. So are you going to go with him or no?
Not necessarily, because I have minus attraction to Sun people.
Okay.
You think these two chicks, there's no DNA in playing there's no expression of DNA in their behavior. Is it just learned
there is a
behavior?
bit, but what I'm saying is with most things, especially in kind of America especially, most Sun people are below working class and just about working class. And a lot of their interactions are with glider culture, which is majority middle class. So you're just
Can I
seeing the
say something though?
disparities between both.
Can I ask you this question though, Pantheon? Do you think that there are any like innate inherent differences between the groups?
Oh no, absolutely. Yeah, I said all this in the beginning when I came. No, there's complete differences.
So, but you think that if these girls grew up in a nice home, 1,000, like let's just say 1,000 sets of those girls grew up in a nice home, the majority of them would behave differently. If not even a nice, just a middle class home. If they grew up middle class, they would behave differently. How do you know they're not middle class? And how do you know these girls like this is how girls in PG County
obvious.
No, that's how girls in PG County act. Like, don't get me wrong, the girls in DC act way harder, but some girls in DC in PG County drunk, hanging out on the town, definitely do some shit like that. Somebody's like doing origami or some shit right by that microphone. I don't know what's going on, but shout out to TCT. He said,
I would say it's very different because even in Britain, you can see we call them chavs, essentially like working class people, and it is literally like it is in DNA. Like you can spot them from a mile away that they're chavs, and that it's bred into them, their genealogy, that they're working class.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was downstream from intelligence, right? I mean, generally speaking.
Yeah, from watching that video and hearing like the mannerisms and hearing that they're not as aggressive, those are not the worst of us at all. I guarantee you, like
no, the worst would have been there would have been blood.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that they're not really like rough bitches at all. Like those girls, I guarantee you, they're like in fucking like nursing school or some shit.
Yeah, definitely walk around in scrubs and shoot that big ass book. And and here's the thing though. Those girls right there could be from good family. I mean, like, because the whole black thing is a lot of it is a pose and it's posture, and you act in the way you think you're supposed to act. Which is why a lot of people attribute blackness to behavior. Also, they're emboldened by the weakness and the meekness of the white girl. So if those was two other sisters like that looked rough, they wouldn't have did that. They're bold, like they acted all bold and stood in front of them and boxed them out because they knew that those girls weren't going to challenge them. They knew they wasn't going to have to fight. They knew they wasn't going to have to, argue about it. So a lot of people can seem tougher than they really are when they meet somebody that they know they're not going to have to fight.
Of course, I get that. But what I'm saying is, I don't know if because we work on class more than Americans do, but you can literally see it in DNA, like regardless of nature versus nurture.
Let me just say this: TCT says he's a Swiss Army son man, like Myron Gaines. Yeah, I think Myron Gaines got more sun than that guy, but I agree with you. Myron Gaines is probably not a sun man, most likely from Fresh and Fit. The other guy, Fresh is a sun man. Fit is like he's like an Arab. Yeah, I'll give you that's a perfect example. That group, Fresh and Fit. Fit. Myron Gaines is like our friend here, whatever Jabbar, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, whatever the fuck his name is. So let's see. So shout out to the champion of last year, man. The number one contributor to the channel for 2024, man. The one and only Douglas Chunks, man.
Base Doug.
Man, Doug probably donated 2,000 memberships, man. And you know what I'm saying? 2,000 memberships for last year, man.
Doug's up there in Alaska keeping the Sunman and vampires from the look of it at bay.
We talking about like
service.
Doug probably donated, man, $7,000-8,000 to the channel last year, man. That makes this channel go, man. All you guys, salute to all you guys for all your contributions, but some people make the channel go because this is work. I enjoy doing this, man. but doing it every night is work. Like once in a blue moon is fun, but doing this every night, a lot of nights is work. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Yeah.
I'll buy her the ticket. It's okay.
Let us do that. You're a racist piece of shit, bro.
I
ain't hear you talk nice to nobody of color on this train since I've been on this train. Stop fucking talking to her like that, man.
Just sit down. I'll buy her.
Fuck out of here, you racist piece of shit.
Yo, man, so I'm on New Jersey Transit, man, and I just keep hearing this conductor dude talking extra greasy to people of color. First, he was talking to some Indian women. I don't want to assume their nationality. He was talking mad greasy to them because they was trying to buy a ticket on the train. They was new to New Jersey Transit. So I'm looking over there like, yo, bro, I'm ready to check this dude. You heard? And then minutes later, I hear him barking on another black chick. And I had to run over there and check that bastard.
Yeah, I got mad greasy with him, son. You heard me?
You ain't never talked to him.
It's okay.
Man, I was gonna pay for my ticket. He was trying to kick me off in the mix of me trying to pay for my ticket.
Who believes that?
Bro, is this culture or DNA?
Basically, she didn't pay for her ticket, right? Is that what I'm getting?
Which is very common in the
Yeah,
public
you have
transit.
to. With most of these, you have to pay for the ticket at the terminal. You get on, and the conductor comes down and verifies your ticket.
Yeah, New Jersey Transit is a lot like Amtrak for some reason. They're local. I've been on New Jersey Transit one time. I was like, damn, like it's not like the subway. You know what I'm saying? Like
She didn't buy her ticket, and then she got caught, and she was trying to. All right, I'll buy the ticket. Damn.
I
Okay, but
take the
hold on.
transit, and I take the transit. It's nothing like that. And if you let them know up front, like, listen, I ain't got no, I don't have no money, they'll let you slide. Like, you just gotta just be honest. They make it a bigger deal than it is.
What do you think happened here? What do you think? What do you think happened?
She just tried to be slick. The thing is, you gotta go to the conductor. You be real with the conductor. Like, listen, I don't got no money, and they'll let you. Like, we'll let you stop at such and such, and then get your stuff together. That's it. But if you're going to like New York, they won't let you slide. But if you're going to different towns, they'll let you slide. Trust me. And I think she just wasn't being real, and she tried to lie about it, and the conductor got an attitude with it.
Well, her FUPA tells me she has plenty of money. I mean, look at that.
I mean, clearly. Is that Chick-fil-A?
That's a bag, I think.
And look, the white people are like, oh God.
You ain't never talked to him.
It's okay.
Man, I was gonna pay for my ticket. He was trying to kick me off in the mix of me trying to pay for my ticket. But you know what? I pray for people like y'all. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. You know
Don't bring
what?
Jesus.
Because I go to
Right.
Yeah,
Right,
you don't
Martin
want
Luther
these
King.
prayers. They're the only group of people that use prayer as like a threat. Prayer is a threat. It's a curse. Prayer is never actual prayer.
Nick tells in the back.
Small talk. It's like small talk and shit.
Hey, that's what Yasaya Massey killed, man.
Shit.
So you
I
telling
believe
me
you in the name of Jesus?
Hey, the officer, man, he watched this channel, man. He knew what prayer actually meant, man. He said, I ain't going for this shit.
Yeah. Facts, man. Oh, man. Fisherman, I think we can call it, man.
Yo, what's bracket?
Oh, Nick Taz here to give his concession speech.
But the second place is vice president. So
He is second place. Yep. Word.
Is at 23 and Dig Tow's at 25. I'm gonna give it a little bit longer, man. Keep getting the votes, and we'll go to 220, man. We'll go to 220 votes, man. So if you haven't voted yet, make sure you get your vote on, man.
Hop on that poll before it's too late.
Yeah, hop on the poll. Have your way with the poll. Just make sure you treat it right.
Get on the poll for democracy.
hop on Ox pole and finish it.
Yeah, embrace the pole.
Don't run from the pole. Take the pole.
Oh,
Everybody.
Yo,
Oh Diddy.
yo, what do you think happened here, man? What did you see this?
What the
I take the New Jersey Transit every
You a
time.
racist piece of shit, bro.
I got money and everything. That right there tells me that she was trying to be, because that's I seen a lot of sons.
Yeah,
like,
just
and get caught, be like, man, I don't need this shit. I got money, man. I don't need to steal. Fuck, I need to steal for a look at this. I pulling out money, and it's like, yeah, but the shit is in your book bag. It's like, yeah, you got money, but you don't want to spend it. So
It's
yeah.
even worse. You got money and you're still stealing.
Oh yeah, I mean, you might not
It's
have
10
a lot.
times
You
worse.
don't have money for that. You don't have money for that. You got money
Yeah.
for shit you want to do, like tennis
I mean,
shoes, shit like that.
look at her nails. She has this raptor claws. It's insane.
It's okay.
Let us do that. You a racist piece of shit,
gonna
bro.
buy the tickets, sir.
I ain't hear you talk nice to nobody
I'll
of
buy her
color on this
ticket.
train since I've been on this train.
with me.
Stop fucking talking to her like that, man.
Just sit down. I'll buy you
Fuck out of here, you racist piece of shit.
Yo, man, so I'm on New Jersey Transit, man, and I just keep hearing this conductor dude talking extra greasy to people of color. First, he was talking to some Indian women. I don't want to assume their nationality. He was talking mad greasy to them because they was trying to buy a ticket on the train. They was new to New Jersey Transit. So I'm looking over there like, yo, bro, I'm ready to check this dude. You heard? And then minutes later, I hear him barking on another black chick. And I had to run over there and check that bastard.
He didn't do anything. He did do something. The way he talked to me was nasty. You ain't never talked to me.
It's okay.
Ma'am, I was going
Oh, the white woman said you wouldn't show him your ticket.
Hey man, I wonder if he feel the same way about the gun memorial, man. He got to protect all those women, man.
Right.
You think he'd jump in front of them and
Be
stop
extra
all
greasy
that
with all
violence?
them shooters on the memorial.
Right, man. You think
Nah.
he'd get greasy with them?
Nah, hell nah. This
You
ain't
heard
safe.
me?
It's a safe way to get greasy. Like, listen, this white woman is she could lose her job, man. This white woman could lose her job for this shit, man. Being racist.
didn't do anything. He did do something. The way he talked to me was nasty. You ain't never talked to me.
It's okay.
Ma'am, I was going to pay for my ticket. He was trying to kick me off in the mix of me trying to pay for my ticket. But you know what?
Like, what kind of sense does that make? I'm the conductor, and I'm just gonna kick off some random black woman off while she's trying to pay for a ticket. That'll make my life so much easier.
You know what blows my mind is sons are so violent to each other, but the slightest inconvenience from a glider just makes them cry and shout and
Yeah, like
it's
yo, that
incredible.
shit is insane, man. Yo, these niggas killed, rob, carjack, talk greasy all day, but let a white person do anything they perceive as racially insensitive.
Just
These
look
niggas
at
start acting like
They
some hoes.
pulling out that phone. Yep, and pulling out that phone quickly.
Man, this country ain't never changed, man. Like, nigga, you was hitting licks at 13. What the fuck you mean this country ain't? You was jacking motherfuckers with your gang of mini sunmen thugs. Talking about this country ain't never changed, nigga. You a whole bandit out here, nigga.
And y'all already voted for this man for president. I don't know what the hell's wrong with y'all, Ock Nation.
Telling you, man.
It's for people like y'all. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. You know what? Because I go to church. That's right. And I praise my God.
That's right.
So you know what? I pray nothing bad happen. I pray that you guys enjoy the rest of your day.
There you go. That's right. That's right.
Literally a veiled threat as a prayer.
Exactly.
Not exactly veiled either.
Yeah,
Look, man. Look, bro. I'm gonna say this, dog. I don't want that 1960s racism because I fuck with white people shit. I'm trying to be around you. But we need some racism back, dog. Like some real, because these niggas want it bad, dog. They always talking about it. They always crying about like shit that ain't really racist. We gotta give niggas some real racism, dog.
Yeah, they need it to play the victims, you know. If
Yeah, man.
if they can't be the victim, their whole scheme falls together.
Yeah, we gotta figure out how to give niggas some real racism, dog.
Enough to where Nick Tao can have a milkshake with white people, but
Yeah, I still want to be able to like, you know, be around white people, go to white people shit. But you know, just I'm cool with y'all being a little more racist, man. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
It's cringy seeing them not stand up for themselves.
Yeah, that basically.
tell me
Basically.
about it.
Basically.
My husband. Why? What's up? Yeah. My husband. Why? What's up? Yeah. Why? What's up? Thank you. No, first time I heard it. What? Yeah. Have a nice day. Yep, it is.
He can't be a protector.
You said what?
Pantheon, you taking notes right now?
They walking up on white dudes and their girlfriends recording themselves trying to like holler at the black girl,
Yeah.
my husband.
Yo, my sister has like a story with this. You know, I'm a sun man, light skinned sun man. So some people might some people might not think I'm an official sun man, but you know, for all the accounts and intents and purposes, I'm a sun man. And my sister likes glider men. So one day she was in the hood, you know, around the way, and some sun men were trying to holler at her. And you know, her glider dude, you know, I guess he wasn't tolerating disrespect that day, and you know, them niggas got right with him, fucking broke his jaw and all that shit. So yeah,
I'll tell you the difference. Swirlers are usually sun women who have dealt with sun men, and for whatever reasons they get tired and say, "Oh, I'm switching to non-sun men. They're going to be my new preference."
but she always like glider dudes. Like they were always her preference. We were in the hood, and she just, I don't know where this shit came from. Maybe some DNA shit. I don't know. She always like glider men, but these niggas were like hollering at her right next to this nigga. So yeah, these niggas will, if they don't, as a glider man, if these niggas see you around, these niggas will try to holler at your girl, bro.
It's like a testing thing. It's a normal thing.
Yep.
Why you wouldn't
Like
bring a shark butt out?
Pantheon, you're not gonna let this happen, right? Like you'd flip out, right?
Honestly, I wasn't watching the video.
Like
I missed it. If you play it again.
Okay.
I mean, that's why you keep the bed wench in the bedroom.
It's just, are you ready to crash out as a glider? Me, I'm gonna tell you, look, bro, this shit ain't worth it, dog. I'm sorry,
Well,
bro.
it's not even gonna be a fair fight, you know. Like,
No,
yeah,
not at all.
you're gonna stand up for this and get attacked by like all the dudes behind the camera too, and then
But here's
they're
the
gonna
thing.
get off lightly on it.
To a divester, like if I'm Pantheon, right? If you don't want your glider guy to like flip out on this because like that's acting like a sun man. Like that's not, why
Well,
would you
it's
want
not even
that?
that. It'd almost be like as I said, the sun man is so beneath us. Like, what, he doesn't even factor. Like, he doesn't even register on our like time wave. It's almost like
No,
a
what
child
you-
coming up to you wanting to like roughhouse with you. It's like, I'm not going to.
If
If
you're
a
in the
sunman walks
even
up to you
factor.
like this, if a sunman walks up to you like this, first thing you do is you punch him in the throat.
Yeah, that was.
And I don't care. Your glider queen will love it. Trust me, she will
Yo,
love it. You'll have
that
the
was
best
the-
sex that night ever.
Yeah, man, you smut your snow bunny right out. But his problem was when those sun men approached him because he had the audacity to not, you know, want some dude to holler at his girl from like all the way down the street. He wasn't ready to escalate to where the Sun Man is
Right.
ready to escalate. He just
That's
thought they were
over
gonna
with.
talk it out and, hey man, what are
Nah,
you doing? No, nigga, you have to
it's
be.
always up. It's always
Yes,
up on 10,000. Like one thing about
This is
Sunmen,
in
man,
fact bait to take it to that level.
the smaller the interaction, the smaller the interaction. Like tonight, where I had to follow my wife and her mom and the kids were in one car, and I was driving my wife's mom's car because she can't drive at night. So I was driving her car so she could to take her car back home, and I was following my wife in the other car, and we stopped at a store, and we was her mom ran in and came out, and when we was pulling out, some Sunmen was walking across the parking lot, right? Because it's a gas station and it's a store. So when she backed out, like I guess the Sunmen was like offended or something because they was walking across. So she stopped, let them go by, and they was like, looking back and all this stuff. And I was sitting there like, yo, these motherfuckers don't even know I'm with her. And they was, just kept looking back like, like, damn man, you ain't like that. It was like she didn't almost hit him, but it was like when she pulled out, they had to go around the car. You know what I'm saying? Like she diverted, made them take a detour. They was mad about that. You can see they was mad, but they ain't say nothing. But they were just looking back like, "Damn, man," you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. And I'm sitting there like this. I'm like, man, just pull off. And she was sitting right there, and I was like, man, just pull off on these niggas, man, because you'll never see these niggas again. But that interaction could have had me have to get out the car and, get into a violent altercation with them, some niggas that I probably never ever see in life again. And that the smaller the interaction, the smaller, the pettier the interaction, the more harder some men go on it.
yeah.
Like when it's some real shit, that's you think, oh, something about to flip out. That's when they bitch out. When it's a little shit, that's when they go hard.
Yeah.
Mm.
You have to
Like
escalate
think
it
about
immediately.
it. Think about it. When sons, when sons have issues with other races, like say some Puerto Ricans, right? And some Puerto Ricans come around, you know what I'm saying? Man, fuck all y'all bitch ass niggas, y'all fucking Moreno, blah, blah, blah. Sons want to tuck their tail. But let like a motherfucking goddamn Brito sell some fruit in the block, man, they taking over our neighborhoods and everyone to knock this fruit stand over and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sons, huh?
Won't get that lazy ass out there and sell no fruit.
Yeah, but sons, it's a cowardness to sons. That's that like other POCs other than whites can tap into. I've seen it. Like sons, even though we go hard and we crash out, non-whites know how to always know how they got our number with that shit for some reason.
Sons are the biggest cowards. That's why they always do these drive-by shootings and they always catch you off guard. They never confront
Yeah.
you,
There's no honor.
Always
Like
There's
yeah.
no fair fight.
Jumping people, sneaking people.
Yeah, honor. There's no honor. Like you could come and tell a bunch of Sun men, yeah, man, we caught that nigga slipping, man. He ran up behind him, shot him back his head. No Sun man would be like, oh man, that was fucked up. Like some men don't have honor. Yeah, they don't have honor in any way. They don't have honor like the honor like of like tigers, like to like commit harikari if they fail a test. But some men don't even have the honor like of just basic honor of like just like honoring their word and shit. Like if you tell some men, yeah, somebody let you borrow some money and you didn't pay them back, they'll look at you in reverence the same way another race would look at it. You say, yeah, man, I always pay my debts. We the grimy shit, we revere that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, that bitch ass nigga, that nigga was like, that nigga asked me for the money. I was like, man, what? Man, fuck you. You ain't, you know what? You since you doing all that, you ain't getting your motherfucking money then, nigga. Nigga try to ask me where the money he gave me last year was at, man. I told that nigga, man, you just fucked that up. I was gonna pay you, but nah, you dead on that, nigga. Fuck that shit. And some men look at that story and they'll be like, yeah, man, this nigga go hard.
That's a real ass nigga.
Yeah, I want to be around this nigga. This type of nigga I want to be around.
Think about Quaz. That hit song he came out, the last hit he came out with since from like the mid late 2000s, bro. Ran off on the plug twice.
Yeah.
These niggas brag about being dishonorable.
Yep.
And it's not like nobody even thinks about it twice. Like, yo, this is a dishonorable man. Why the fuck would you want to be around this nigga? He runs off on his business partners. I know it's like a legal, endeavor or whatever, but still, it's the principle.
Yeah, and sons run off on their children. Son be like, man, son could have 10 kids in one city and shit, and be like, yeah, man, I got all these kids, man, and shit. Just try to take me on child support, man. She don't know where I live at, though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I've never seen a son, man, that's seen that as dishonorable running off.
Yep. You could have 10 kids, don't take care of none of them niggas, and still had the highest status in your community. Like, nobody give a fuck. Nobody. Bitches still gonna throw the pussy at you. Bitches probably gonna throw the pussy at you harder, nigga, because they know you had the ability to fuck on all these different bitches and get them pregnant.
Yeah, you social credit. You've been chosen. There's nothing that can get you canceled too in Blackistan. Like other than now, like cooperating with police used to, but even that's changed.
Yeah, we see that change with YSL Woody.
Yeah, being a faggot, like being gay, that's even that has changed too. Like those was the only two things that could really get you canceled: being gay or being a snitch. And even now that's changed. So it's like it's really nothing that can get you canceled in Blackistan. Blackistan is a strange place, man. You can do anything. Everything goes, man. Wow. So you the vice president, Nick Town, man. Fisherman is the president, and you the vice president, man.
Congrats, my bro.
Damn, for real, yo. Salute to everyone out there that voted for me. No, I'm honored. Truly honored. That's my first year my first year in the nation. I'm glad that y'all I even lets me, share my thoughts. That's all I could hope for, bro. You don't even have to do that. So anything else is just icing on the cake, to be honest.
Yeah.
Fuck they. Bro, you're not black, you're white. You look like Kevin Hart of Epic Movie. Nah, bro, I just remember that shit, dog. Like, came at me sideways, bro. But fuck that nigga. But yes, yo, salute to the nation, bro. I'm gonna use my term to speak peace and love and dunk on these ends. That's all. That's what I'm about, man. I grind these niggas up, man.
Wow. Salute, man. Very gracious speech there, man. Any final thoughts, man? Any final thoughts?
I mean, look, yo. Once again, thanks to the nation voting me vice president. Like I said, I'm just honored that people even want to hear my perspective. Look, I'm just a son man at the end of the day, man. Just a son man giving his opinion. Like it, love it, hate it. It is what it is, bro. It's just my thoughts. You know, once again, I hope Satan has a special sex dungeon in hell for these ends once they get down there with some, with some Diddy baby oil, so they can have an unconsensual Diddy style orgy for all eternity. That's what I wish for you ends, bro. For the year 2025 and beyond. Hate you niggas, dog. Hate all you niggas. Want to spit in your face.
Hey.
Dumb ends, moon crickets, baboons, porch monkeys, farm equipment, gator meat.
Moon crickets. Moon crickets.
Tired of you niggas, man. Oh, I'm
Hey,
sorry.
That zero was worth it.
Sorry, man. I'm sorry. I had to get that off my chest, man. I just
Philly's finest, man. Philly's finest. Go ahead, talk
what
your
did
talk, man.
Jay-Z said it. He said it's hard not to kill niggas. I changed that up. It's hard not to hate niggas. It's like a full-time job not to hate niggas. I'm talking about you niggas. I hate you niggas. But yeah, man. Have a good night, yo. Michael.
Thank you for everybody who voted tonight, man. I know it was an arduous process the last 2 days to come up with this. President Fisherman is the incumbent, man. He's reelected incumbent, duly elected incumbent. And his new vice president ousting Brown Sugars is Nick Taljavon. So these are your new leaders going into the next year, man. Sorry, Wicked, man. You lost by, I think, two percentage points. Get in the comment section. Hit the like button. Peace. Out of here.
Salute.
Peace, y'all.
Right. Zero out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think you really like pull a point against me. Like, it's just like the marshmallow test. Like, what are you really supposed to do?